We gotta change it up. We gotta change it up, I
We
guess.
gotta change up, bro. Like I'm usually not late. I take my shit professional, right? But
Mm.
I was like, you know what? This is our off week. Like, why? Like, because I just made this video. I'm tired. I wanted to relax a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because
All
I
good.
think all good in the hood, right, bro?
It's all good.
All good in the
Don't worry
hood,
about it.
bro.
Everybody's here.
Yeah, let's say hello to everybody. Let's
Let's say
go.
hello to people. Okay, we got Christian, we got Shane Kim,
Where are you guys
Raj,
from? Where are you guys from? What city? What city,
Noy,
country? Let's go.
Yogo, Wato, Smokey,
We be vibing. We be vibing.
Oyi, Hapu, Yato,
Bro, why are you being
Eric.
so racist, bro? Stop being racist, bro.
That's how it's written. But
Uh,
yeah, tell us what's up, guys. If you guys have any questions for anything you want us to riff on as well, throw that in. We got New
and
Jersey from
New
Jay.
Jersey.
Where's everybody from, man?
Woo!
Oh,
Yo,
Yo! Whoa, whoa! We
what's
got a
up? What's
samurai
up?
here. What's up, bro?
What's
This is the
going
first
on?
time. Bro, I already love this guy's vibe. We've never met this dude,
the
bro.
purple.
He's got the purple. I don't know if he's smoking or what's going on, bro. What is going on right now? What's up from
Yo,
Germany?
Vibe
Sweden. Yo, what's
I've
up,
been
buddy?
following for a little minute now. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, bro. Where are you from? What's your name, by the way?
My name's DJ, man. I'm from Florida.
Okay,
Where are
okay.
you from, Vibe?
I'm from New York City. I grew up in New York, but now I live in Brazil.
What about you, other bro? I'm not sure your name, bro.
My name is
Hey,
Cisco. I'm
Cisco,
from
Cisco.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. Uh, I had one question for you, Vibe.
yes,
This has been
sir.
like running rampant on my mind. I
Oh,
hear so many things from your videos, and I learned so much, but you never answer this one question I want to know.
uh-oh.
Uh, when it comes to like finance and I don't know, I don't even know how to really ask the question. What keeps you comfortable? What what is it in your brain that doesn't allow finance to, I don't know, take over your entire life, your brain, your mind?
Finance, like money?
Yeah.
Mm.
How do you stay so calm?
Bro, I
How do
got
you
money,
not
bro.
allow it?
He has a lot of it.
Because I got
That's
a
that's
lot of
not. You
money,
can still
bro.
have money and not be a vibe. You could still.
You're right. You're right.
Mhm.
Mm, mm,
So what do you think it
mm.
is that's different about you?
Dude, that is deep, bro. Bro, it's just that I don't have this bloodthirsty thing to make more and more and more and more money. I don't want
Greed.
to chase exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. Shit.
Bro,
So
but tell, go ahead.
do you think you've got like do you think you got to a point in your life where you just stopped
Mm.
caring, or was there a turning point, or have you always been this way?
You know what? That's such a great question. I think it's recent. Once I started becoming the Vibe Samurai, I stopped. I'm caring less and less and less about all of this shit, bro. Really, because I'm like, so you know what I'm saying? Really, like, what matters is this right here, this presence, this connection. Look at us connecting from all over the world through ideas and conversation, bro. Bro, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So you think the role that you took on definitely had like a part to play in your mindset today?
because I feel like I'm setting my intentions. I even talked about this as
Yeah.
manifestation, right? I
Yeah.
set the intentions. I take aligned action, no matter how small. And in the beginning, it's small. Like I just said to myself, I'm going to press record or whatever, right? So yeah.
And
That's
maybe
beautiful.
too, like your purpose became presence when your purpose was money before, So he was able to shift, but obviously he had to get through that, understand the pain and suffering of that as your purpose so that he can teach us the gift of presence.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. Shit. Yeah, it's
Bro,
beautiful, man.
let
I
me
love
tell you
to hear
something.
that.
I have this guy. He's a really good friend in Brazil, right? And we've known each other for 8 9 years. And he was my Portuguese teacher, right? And so he started watching. Obviously, he's watching my videos, and he was like, "Bro, like the one big thing. I've known this guy for so many years, right? The one, and because it's a recent thing that I'm so present and I'm focused on this present shit. So because I wasn't talking about this stuff back then when I first met him 8 years ago. Anyway, so like he's watching the videos, and he has a kid now. He's living in Portugal, and he's like, "Bro, like I've never thought so much about being present." And how important that is. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, especially now that I have my daughter. Bro, that is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is really beautiful. Sure.
What are your thoughts, DJ? What you thinking?
Uh,
He's all emotional,
I
baby.
think
This is the vibe
I
sesh,
think I find it
baby. Woo.
I think I find it hard to remain present because I'm so young and there's so many things happening at once all over the world.
Mm,
And I'm consuming so much of it every day through so many scrolls, you know. So it's
mm-hmm,
hard to remain in one moment. It's hard to oh shit, hold
mm.
on. My friend just asked me to get hibachi. It's hard to remain in the moment, you know. It's hard to stay grounded. Um when you're thinking
Mm.
about so many things at once, so many things are passing by your brain.
Bro, you're
So I
Gen
think that's the
Z?
journey
You're
I'm
Gen
still on.
Z?
Yeah,
You,
yeah.
how old are you, bro?
I'm 20 years old now. Yeah.
Damn, bro, Cisco, you're like his elder, and you're going through this right now, and you're just
Yeah.
slowly starting to solve it through your
I
walking
have to
meditation.
I have to starve distractions, basically. And like me personally, I've been trying to practice boredom because that's essentially what you're running from. Like it's
Oh
not
my
even
God.
necessarily pain, but like the pain of boredom is so unbearable. Of course we scroll. I mean,
Oh my
we grew up
gosh. Yeah.
distracted from the boring moments of presence. So like what I would recommend, because it's hard for me to like sit down and meditate, go on a long walk, maybe half an hour at the most. I've been doing an hour and a half up to 2 hours. Just, you're not even trying to meditate. Don't even try to set an objective other than you're practicing being bored and you're practicing being present. And you're just going to walk somewhere and then walk back, maybe in a straight line. And no headphones, no stimulation. Your phone is off in your pocket. And you are just going to walk with your awareness and you're going to see how chaotic your mind is. And I
Damn.
want you to go down rabbit holes. You should, because you need to navigate the shit that's just accumulating. Or if you want to think of it like a garden, you have
Uh-huh.
some weeds growing up, and you want to have fruit trees or you want to have flowers, but it's all cluttered with weeds. But you have to walk your garden first, and that takes silence. And to me, that's just walking. And
I
like,
sorry to cut you off. I love this. I love this idea of being alone. Solitude. But
Mm,
I do question at what point is that irresponsible in today's day and age, especially with what's going on. At what point?
mm.
At what point should you get back online? At what point should you keep scrolling so you can keep updated on what's
mhm.
actually happening? Uh, is it a bit selfish to want that solitude so bad?
I think what's telling you to not be selfish, that's the programming you need to fight.
That's right.
Like technically,
Right.
you should be completely selfish. Technically, like you technically don't owe anything to anybody. You
Mm,
are just a human being. And now you're struggling with labels, you know. These people will think this of me if I don't act a certain way. And that's
Mm.
people pleasing. Um and I'm working on this too. Like I really struggle with internal validation
mm.
That's the
and
ego.
sourcing it from like you're gonna have a lot of people say, why the fuck does he want to talk to me? Or why the fuck he doesn't, but I'm okay not having you in my life. Or that's hard. And I've actually Vibe Samurai, he's taught me that because even, he's single and he's just been okay with himself. And so many
Mm.
people are like, oh, why aren't you married? Why? He's like, bro, I'm good. I'm like, wow. Like genuinely, like some people struggle with being by themselves.
Yeah.
So I would say you define what your interests are. So if that means you have to keep up with the day-to-day news, go for it. But like, I think it is such a distraction. It's just harvesting your consciousness from you, your attention. And that is your that's going to be your asset in the world of AI, and like the clarity of your mind, that's your
Clarity.
asset. And everything is vying for your consciousness, even if it's for 3 seconds, 6 seconds, 60 seconds, an hour.
Half a
Um,
millisecond.
so when you are very intentional with your time and you cut off all distractions, I don't know if you've seen the horse racing and they have blinders.
Oh, I haven't. Whoa, that's like a
And
cool comparison. Oh, I've
the
never thought
horses
about
will
that.
get distracted if they look out, but they have blinders to
That
just.
tunnel vision, yeah.
So, but
Mm.
for me myself, I'm struggling with where to direct my energy, because
Mm.
my abundance is scattered and like it goes nowhere. It's a hamster wheel. And I'm like, what the fuck do I want to narrow in on? And
Bro,
so
for you is the Vibe Samurai, the Vibe Sesh, and you
yeah,
gotta.
Vibe Sesh has been an outlet. So this right now, this is my content creation and my socialization right now. And I
I
do
do
this once
appreciate what you guys are doing.
twice a
Like
week
this,
now,
this is great. Uh,
You got to find that vehicle for you, and mentors and
Join
people
the
that can help you.
Omnivore Club, bro. Join the Omnivore
Omnivore.
Yeah,
Club.
Do you have a group chat on here about it? I've seen a video you had about it. The Omnivore Thinkers, right?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So
link in bio.
DM, yeah, DM me. Link in bio.
All
Link
right.
in bio. No, actually, yeah, just DM me though
Yeah,
as
DM
well.
I
me.
got you. I appreciate this, guys, a lot. You guys get back to it. I'll let somebody
Enjoy
else again.
hibachi, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's awesome
Appreciate
meeting
it,
you,
dude.
bro.
Yeah, you as well. You as
That
well.
was
Bye bye.
DJ from Florida, ladies and gentlemen. That was amazing, bro. Bro, so what do you think it like, bro? What do you think
That
so
just came
far?
out of me. Wow.
Bro, this was a pivotal moment tonight, bro. Bro, you felt it. I felt it. Bro, this is another fucking bro, this is so beautiful. We're all growing so much, bro. We're all growing so much from this experience, bro. And the
Yeah,
more everybody participates, I'm serious, come to the omnivore community and like give like express yourself and shit. Like have
yeah.
a voice, right?
And I think what's nice too is like kind of with just this experience is there's always someone behind you, there's someone always next to you, and there's someone always ahead of you, and you can learn and teach. You learn from ahead, you can learn from beside you, and you can teach behind you. And I would say the
Mm.
Omnivore Club too has an element of that, in terms of the range of people. So highly recommend you guys check it out. But that's something I just felt like in that moment. I have 5 years of age on him, so I just have times of fuck ups.
Bro,
I'm
but
just like,
remember you told me, like, what do I have to offer? What do I have to offer? I'm so young, I have nothing to offer. No, nobody will cares about what I have to say. Bro, you saw, you were blowing that guy's mind, bro. Bro,
ah,
that's why you gotta like start posting content and shit, bro. For reals. Who's this guy? Let's see. Who do we got here? Ooh.
Hi.
ceiling fan. What's up, bro?
Hello.
What's
How you
up?
doing?
How you doing,
Good. How are
buddy?
you?
Hello. My name is Roscoe.
Nice to meet you.
Raphael?
Yeah, Roscoe.
Okay,
Hi.
Roscoe. How you doing, Roscoe? Where are you from?
I'm from Maryland, but I'm in Texas.
Okay. You're from Maryland, but you're in Texas. Okay.
Yeah, I bought a house.
Okay, nice. Hey, you
Yeah.
you know the Vibe Samurai?
Yeah.
All
I was
right.
watching some of his stuff. Um, he told the story about the truth and the lie and getting in the river and the truth took off his clothes and then the lie stole the clothes. So it's like the lie is dressed up as the truth. And I was watching another one too. I
This is
can't quite
awesome.
remember that.
Okay, which one? What other one? He knows my videos. This is amazing.
Yeah, let me see. There was
What about Kill
the one.
Buddha or Buddha with the
Uh,
shit stick?
there was the one about how like you get all these chances to do these things, and they seem annoying to you until you can't get them. anymore. Like the dad telling the stories and stuff like that. Like someone always wishes they were in your shoes and everything.
Mm.
And it was this really interesting one. I found really interesting. I can't remember it though, but it had something to do with my life. Mm.
Damn, bro. I'm getting chills, guys. My stories and
Wow.
everything are resonating. Man, that is freaking crazy. Woo. Everybody's getting a little bit different thing. And, I put out so much content. And even Sully was saying to me, like, I talked to Sully. He was like, bro, I see your whole fucking personality coming out now. This is who you are. This is who you are on Vibe Sesh like X and
Mm,
even Vibe Sesh Instagram. I am who I am, right? But it wasn't coming out on the videos.
mm,
Now that guy is becoming more and more aligned. You know what I'm saying? And so
mm.
I just feel good about like true. Go ahead, Roscoe.
Oh, the one I was just looking at was the omnivore, intelligent omnivore or something. The
Yeah.
Mhm.
person, yeah, I was just watching that, and then the thing came up on the screen, so I didn't get to finish watching that one.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm
Mm.
trying to find people that I can actually like get along with because apparently I have a weird personality or something. But I shy away because I don't like calling people stupid. But they do stupid stuff and like it hurts. It really
I
does.
know. Yeah, stupid people hurt me. They freaking hurt my brain, bro. It hurts my fucking brain. Stupid people. Go ahead.
Yeah, like I I sued Apple Inc. and I won, but the judge didn't want me to win. So then I had to write up another paper, and I turned that in and I said, "Y'all broke the rules," and I showed them where they broke the rules, but still they didn't want me to win. So I went through like
Mm,
three of Apple's lawyers, and they still didn't want me to win. So now I got to sue California to get my money because they owe me. Uh huh.
damn, Roscoe in the house. Let's bring on up this other guy. Who's this other person that coming up? Why is he live, bro? What's going on?
I think he's
Let me see.
loading. I see a loading.
You're loading. Let me see. I don't know how to control
Who's
these
that?
people. Oh, brother.
I'm Cisco.
Hi, Cisco.
Nice to meet you, man.
Uh,
So what made you come up on stage? You have a question, or I'm curious.
I wanted to meet the guy up there
Who,
Mm,
because you
me?
guys were talking and stuff, and like a lot of people that put out these fancy sayings and everything, they don't ever go live so that you can talk to them and meet them. And
Oh, that's a good point.
I think that's really odd. Like you have all this great information for the world,
Mm,
but you know you can't stand behind it. Like no, if this is who you are, you
that's
should
right.
talk to people.
Bro, Cisco, remember they talked about we're moving from the era of attention to the era of trust, bro. And the best way to get people to trust you is lives right here, guys. Trust
mm.
me. Look, this is the real me. Buy my products now. $100 credit card.
No, I refuse.
Why, bro? I am the guru. What's going on, Gavin?
May I ask
Hello.
a personal question?
Maybe. Let me ask it and I'll
Depends.
tell you about it depends.
What kind of Asian are you?
Oh, that's a good one. I'm Korean. Korean.
Oh,
Why? We're the
I used
best,
to work
right?
there. Huh?
We're the best. You like us the best better than Chinese people and Japanese people? I'm just curious.
I don't know. I just know they all have squinty eyes.
Oh,
Rough.
bro, today, one of our special guests from Vibe Sesh, he said to me, he was like, he knows I read a teleprompter, and he was like, like it's really good. It doesn't seem like you're reading a teleprompter. And then I figured out that it's because you have slanty eyes, so you can't see the fucking thing. And then he said, I recorded in the sunlight, and I realized I can use a teleprompter too because he had to get squinty. You know what I'm saying? Like he was being very racist and stuff. Oh my God.
Oh,
All right, let's
um,
go to Gavin. Gavin, how you doing, brother?
Pretty good, man. Good to be here. Thanks for inviting me back up. How's
All
it going,
right.
Roscoe? Roscoe.
hi, Gavin.
What's up? What about you guys? How's it been?
Bro, like when's the last time we
Or
talked? It was like a 1 week.
The last Wednesday, last Vibe Sesh.
Does it feel like very
Just
Mm.
short
named your
time or a
phone.
long time? Does it feel long time or short time? How does it feel?
Well, kind of short with being connected with the online group, you know. Haven't been doing a lot of posting this week. Didn't been doing a lot more reading, I feel like. Just
mm,
kind of digesting where everybody's mind is going as the group is kind of figuring out, where they want to go. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah. What kind of insights you have now that you've been participating? You've been talking to us for a week or two. You've been talking, bro. It hasn't even been that long where you said in the Instagram group chat that it was explain again for the whole world, like it's a cosmic calling or something. You said.
I mean, the whole creation of this group and we're doing now just seems very synchronous from my perspective and very aligned with kind of my own values and what I want from creating a community. And as I said last week, it's like I was in the middle of trying to figure out how to create my own online community or even where to look for online community when, a week into moving here, I see Vibe Samurai's post about the intellectual omnivore, which what you guys were talking about before, only, for it to be like, what the heck? This guy's in my head. Um, so super honored, super, giddy almost to be in the creation of a group like this. It's like very, very,
They're on the tiptoes of excitement, right?
Yes, beautiful way to say it. Absolutely.
I made a video that went viral. That was the punchline, bro. That was the punchline. Some remote viewing person, alien person came back to Earth and said, that was the like big life lesson. Hey, you have to live life on the tiptoes of excitement, bro.
Mm, mm. How do you, I mean, I want to kind of turn that question around to you then. Like, how do you feel? I know that this is kind of your vision. Your vision is
Mm,
constantly evolving, but how do you
mm,
feel about where
mm.
this is all going?
Bro, it feels good, bro. And every day it feels better and better. And it just, like, because it is a leadership role, right? So I
Right,
just never
right.
liked that. And even in Vibe Sesh, remember Cisco? I was like, I'm not a leader and blah, blah, blah. But now, like, slowly, like, people are being influenced and impacted by me. And so now I become more conscious of that. Like, oh, shit. Like,
Mm,
I gotta operate at a certain level kind of thing because people expect me to be a leader now, strong, and get this community going, right?
right.
So that's like a
Even
lot of pressure, but it's good pressure. You know what I'm saying?
sure, sure. Even good uh like even changed consciously like within the last week of your position as a leadership or as a leader, like
Yes, 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 yes.
interesting. Would you kind of talk
Because
more
because
about that?
now I'm starting to see that first of all, the Instagram group was just a
Hmm.
huge success. That was the initial test. I just sprinkled
Mm,
in. Actually, I even curated the best out of the 100. Right, there was a lot of others that were good, so
mm,
I took the time to actually curate everything, and I put the 10 of you in there, and it was a smashing success, right? Like everybody was getting along, and it got chaotic. And then I was like, okay, let's move it to Circle. and there's friction there, right? Like you gotta, hey, okay, let's move and this and that, and you have
Right.
to download another app for anyone that you know, is there's some friction. And we
Sure.
had the application process, and then you know, like we have a good group of people, and it's just amazing to see the early stages of this thing, right? It seems very positive. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, early signs. So
So going forward, how do you think your I hesitate to call them responsibilities, but like, how do you feel that your role will shift as a leader, like as the group grows? Like, do you think
mm,
you're going to be more hands-on, or do you think you're going to like be able to let go a little bit and watch it
mhm.
kind of be
Yeah.
autonomous?
I think the future is where I'm a guru and I'm very hands on. You know what I'm saying? I'm very
Mm-hmm.
hands on, baby.
Mm-hmm.
That's the future, baby. Guru, very hands on guru, baby.
Love it. I love it.
Oh, damn.
Well,
So
you
which
know,
one of
Damn.
like,
you play chess?
oh, go ahead.
Which one of you three plays chess?
You play
You?
chess?
Play
No.
chess?
Yeah.
Yes.
Jazz or
Chess, bro.
Chess.
chess? Oh, I
No.
heard jazz. Like,
I heard jazz.
See, I got fake teeth. So let me, let's
hell
see.
I
yeah.
love your fake teeth, bro.
Amazing. What does
Chess.
that have to do
Nah,
with
dude, I'm
chess?
bad at chess.
Uh, y'all was talking about this is some type of destiny and fulfillment and stuff. I need a chess player.
You know, even though I might, I don't know, whimsical and in magical stuff is very fun, but I'm a fool. I'm but a fool. I don't know how to play chess. Can you play chess,
Who?
Who?
Crisco? I'm trying to say
Bro, he
Cisco
called you
and
Crisco,
Crisco?
Roscoe at the
bro.
same
He,
time.
he he had a brain fart trying to say your
Yeah, I
name,
was
bro.
like
Call me
He
Crisco.
Cisco,
called you
and then we got
Crisco.
Roscoe. We got Cisco and we got Roscoe, right? Is that your name?
A lot of
Yeah, I'm
code,
asking
yeah, a
fine.
lot of code, bro.
Roscoe. Okay.
Roscoe and Cisco
Yeah.
confused him, bro. Too many codes, bro. Too many codes.
Dude, I'm only slightly high guy right now, you
Are you
know, only
slightly high right
slightly.
now? Are you slightly high right now?
Slightly. Slightly.
Oh,
Bro,
it's
tell him.
like,
Did you see the what was DJ Florida? That dude. Let's talk about that dude. Cisco, what's
mm.
happening with DJ Florida, bro? You like fucking meant? Did you see it, Gavin?
No. What are
Oh,
we talking
it
about?
was
DJ,
towards the
DJ.
start.
Bro, explain it to him, bro. That was so fucking good.
He was
And
just kind of asking Vibe Samurai, like, how does he not think about finances or something to that? And
Mhm.
then he's like, well, I just have a lot
Hmm.
of it. So, but outside of that, but I guess he was trying to ask it to like purpose, like, like that's not your daily driver. It somehow morphed into that.
Mm.
And then you were like creating content and having Vibe Sesh conversations. That has been more of a purpose now that you don't give a fuck about the money kind of thing. Like, uh,
Mm.
and then that stumbled in because he was
And
just
then
saying he's very distracted.
exactly. And you taught him how to, you have so much advice about how not to be distracted as a Gen Z, bro.
Yeah, I
Bro,
just
this
said
guy
he.
was the
Hmm.
best vibe sesh ever. I'm gonna clip the thing. Bro, that was fire, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can't believe I missed it, man.
No. We got the replay. It's good.
It was just. I mean, I deduced because I'm projecting at him that he probably just can't handle boredom.
Mm.
Like,
That's a
no wonder
huge
you're
Gen Z
distracted
problem,
because
isn't
you
it?
just can't handle being here right now, which is fucking boring.
Mm.
And that's painful for us because we're high dopamine. Like people don't understand if you grew up with devices since you're born, but every generation before that had a gap of non-technology, like the hyperstimulation, I should say. Like you guys had technology, but for
Mhm.
it to always be vying for your attention, like
Mm.
pinging you, like at all. Like that's just so.
Yeah, we never got rid of the binky.
There's no such
Our
thing as
binky just
silence
changed.
or
What's the binky,
boredom.
bro?
Like a pacifier.
The
The
pacifier.
pacifier as a baby turns into your phone
No
Yeah,
or a
way,
nicotine
that's my
bro.
pouch.
phone.
Binky turns. This is a video right here, bro. Binky turns into a
Dude,
phone. Let's create. Hey, why don't we create a like amazing video? How about that? We work on a video idea, and then I will record it tomorrow. But anyway, go ahead. We'll do that at one point. Go ahead.
man, at some point I would even we should have, you know, how we have the campfire, we should have something else in the group chat that's just like brainstorming fucking video ideas where
Bro,
like
and get me
anytime you come
popping. How
across.
about this, bro? How about this? This is kind of like the group challenge, right? Like, let's
Yeah.
campfire brainstorm and I'll make the video, right? Whatever the idea is, and
Okay.
I'll credit the Omnivore Club. It's an Omnivore Club video that I execute, but it's our
Mm,
idea.
mm,
And then this thing blows
sure.
up, blah, 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 blah. And it's our shared win, right? In terms of the content and what we want to
Mm,
talk about kind of things for some of my
mm.
videos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, I don't mind helping that. Well,
I
I want to go back a little
apologize.
bit. What's up, Roscoe?
I said I apologize.
Oh, I,
Yeah, see, back in 2004, I had this idea called the tablet. And I called that phone number with the guy sitting on the rock making a wheel. And at the end of the phone call, they said, we need $600 to help you. And then it was stolen by, what you know is big tech now. And they turned it into cell phones. But the first
mm,
iPhone was nothing but a small version of the tablet. Then they came out with the actual
mm.
iPad, which was the tablet. And then it just exploded all around the world. But yeah, that's me.
Very
Sorry.
nice. Well, you know,
Uh,
I do actually want to go back a little bit because Cisco said something about how, you know, being here now being is really difficult, especially for Gen Z, boredom, especially. Um, and for some reason, it reminded me of a story because I read this book called Inner Gold. I don't remember who the author is, but it was exactly it was a subject of something else you just mentioned, which was projection. So they say that inner gold is like the most valuable thing that we own, but whenever we don't have the capacity to fully identify with it, then we project it on others. So anytime you see, you know, like the father archetype or the hero archetype or someone who really inspires you, it's because it's a inner goal that you have within yourself that's unrealized. So you see it in others, and then,
Mm,
you know,
mm, mhm.
that's how you get to it. But it said this really interesting. All this is something that I would actually have to look up and give you because this is a really fascinating myth. But there's this myth where basically this king married a frog queen, and in order to he was in love with this queen, and in order to keep her in marriage, he had to accept this rule from her father that she may never see the sight of water. And so he, you know, builds boards on all the windows in his castle and keeps his wife in this small little room, and builds these crazy walls around the castle to try to hide any kind of glimpse of water. But on the top garden, he even makes a garden with a roof on it, just in case if it rains, she has somewhere like outside to go. But in the garden, he can't help himself by build a little fountain for him so he can see water. And
Mm,
inevitably, uh,
video idea,
the
bro.
yeah,
Mhm.
inevitably, this is actually a video that I was thinking of doing myself, but
All
inevitably
right,
the
sorry, I don't want to steal, bro. It's
well, no,
so
no, no,
good,
but
bro.
we can share. I love, I
We can
love this.
share.
No,
All
it's
right.
really inspiring. But what's really interesting is inevitably the woman actually found the fountain and she disappears,
Mm,
and the king is, you know, swallowed by this horrible you know, depression, and he can't do anything, to the point where his kingdom starts falling apart because of neglect, because he's just not doing anything. He's sitting in bed all day. So the courtsman's like finally, go up to him hesitantly saying, I saw a frog
Hmm.
in replace of wherever the queen disappeared. And instead of putting two and two together, he's really angry and says, I want you to go out and kill every frog in the land. So then the next 2 years, he wastes all of his fucking money and all of his resources killing the fucking frogs. Just, because he's upset.
Right, of the frogs, bro. You want to kill
Um
off the frog.
which is kind of fucked up. But um I don't exactly remember how this story ends, but I do
Oh my
remember the
God,
moral.
bro! You did not do
Because
that.
no,
You did not do
no,
that, bro.
literally, no. Because what happens, I might butcher this, but what happens is he eventually goes to, he eventually like gives up somehow, and actually realizes that his wrath of frogs is kind of a waste of energy,
Okay.
only for him to give up and like forgive the frog. And then like I think he kisses a frog, only for the frog to turn into a you
This
know
is all
this
lies, bro. He's making
okay,
shit
this
up as
part,
he goes,
no,
bro.
this last part I am making shit up. But okay, no, but what really happens is he goes to the king, and the moral of the story is that our muse will always be stripped from us in this life. The suffering is inevitable. But
Mm.
how you get back to the queen is basically being comfortable again with being in the presence of water. And water is
Mm.
a resemblance of reality, because reality, most often than not, is just really fucking boring. So if you can like
Mm.
sit in that boredom, then reality will gain its colors again. You will gain access back to the princess.
Huh?
Guys, we gotta start a
Mm.
Gen Z group. I'm serious. Subgroup within the Omnivore Club. We gotta rally the Gen Zers, bro. I mean,
But
we
no, yeah, I agree. And I'll get the full actual fucking story that I'm not butchering for you. But you said projecting, and then also boredom and the lack of ability, and that whole story flashed through my brain. So thanks, Cisco. There you go.
Are
I'll
all of
I'll
y'all
I'll
Gen
print that.
Z?
Me and Cisco are.
Yeah, even the Asian guy.
You're Gen Z too?
mm-hmm.
Oh
You?
wow.
Yeah, we're all Gen
I'm
Z.
40.
You're the oldest man here, brother. And
Yeah.
you're just hanging out with three Gen Zers, bro.
Yeah. That's
Cap.
what I was kind of mad when he fucked up the story. I was like,
He
I was
thinks I'm
listening.
Gen Z. I look this young, baby. This is how you stay young. He thinks I'm Gen Z, bro.
You're probably older than me.
He
Oh,
is, bro.
oh yeah, yeah. I'm 51, bro. I'm 51, bro. The
Wow.
what? Why are you saying wow, bro? It's not that old, bro. What do you mean wow? You fucking see a
You were
dinosaur or
born in
some
the
shit?
19s.
That's right. 1975, baby. Guys, I was born in the 19s, guys. You're hanging out with someone who's born in the 19s, bro.
I start with
So
two.
same, same.
Sister, what are you thinking, bro? What are you thinking about? You've been quiet. Tell me, like, what do you reflect? Because, dude, how are you feeling? You know, like you're like very vibe sesh focused, but after that, you're nowhere to be found, bro. So what's going on there? What? Instead of doom
No, I kind of
scrolling,
lost track of his story a little bit, but with the water and then it being comp. So I guess where because I'm slightly high too. Okay, so
And
I'm
I
trying to.
butchered the end of that story.
bro,
And
you fucking
So
lied, bro. You edited.
water.
no,
Were
but
you supposed
there
to
is,
catch these
yeah.
frogs if you just waited by water, or no? Am I
Um,
misinterpreting that?
well, I think that dude, I need to actually get the fucking story because
Okay.
I'm
Because
digging
we're just
myself a hole
speculating
the
right now.
farther I
Just
go
Oh
tell
on
the
man,
this
we're
thing.
story.
speculating
But
about the fucking story, bro.
no,
Bro, this
but it
was
is the
the
real
worst
story, and I
story time.
remember I remember the moral, dude. I swear.
You
I'll
remember
get it
the
to you
It's
moral,
next
okay.
bro.
It
number.
made a funny
I
moment.
question it. I question the morals now, bro. You're like,
No,
he's like,
bro.
I'm sure about the morals. I swear. He swore, bro. He swore, bro. Who says I swear, bro? I feel like if you say I swear, you're lying, bro. You know?
Well, the other story that it was compared to in the story was the Flying Dutchman, meaning that
Uh-oh.
a person trapped in the ship in the sky is so lonely because he screams all night about how lonely he is. But all it takes is for an earthly woman to ask him to come down for him to actually come down and then like be grounded again. But all it takes is that external invite.
Hmm.
I
What
don't know
book
if
did
that's
you read that
similar.
from?
This is called Inner Gold. If I was gonna look up the actual author, but if I do, I'm gonna be sucked out of this
I could look it up.
live.
Inner
Yeah, okay.
Gold. Okay.
It's called Inner Gold. It's it's based off of Carl Jung psychology. Um,
Oh. There's nothing wrong with your head,
of
is there?
projection with my head.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You tell me. Is there something wrong with my head? The
Yeah,
fuck?
tell him,
I'm not
Roscoe. Tell
sure.
him.
I was asking.
No, what do you think?
Does
What do you
something look
think?
wrong?
Roscoe, what do you think? What's wrong with his head?
Well, he was telling us a story, and then he forgot the ending, and he mixed it up with the river and something, and the meaning and the
dude,
moral. And I'm like, what the hell is he
dude,
talking about? And
But
that's like how I feel about most young people. But I
mm,
know that they'll be trying to like take over the world when they're
damn,
young and stuff, and they're going to make changes and everything. Like I've been there. I was there
mm,
20 years ago. I was.
mm,
I promise. I promise. I was there. I even joined
mm-hmm,
the army to be all I could be, but they
mm-hmm.
changed
You were in the
the
army, bro? You were in the army?
yeah
Mm.
57 days. Sure was. I didn't make
57
it.
days. Okay.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
I didn't make it. They changed the motto to Army of One, and I was trying to be all I could be. So
They
it
changed
didn't
the
work out
motto,
good.
bro. They changed the motto. You're right, bro. They changed the motto at some point.
Yeah, it was. It used to be all you could be, and that's what I thought I was gonna do. But it was Army of One, and apparently in Army of One, you're supposed to stick together like sheep. Well, they herd you around, make
Oh,
you run and
shit.
stuff.
We
Yeah,
can't be sheep, guys. We can't be sheep.
yeah, that's what happened, and I had to get out because the people there were stupid. I mean, they made me take a test to get in, and I passed it with flying colors. They said, and then they stuck me around all these stupid people. And I'm like, why the hell did they do that? I would have made it. I had the exercise down, the running down. I didn't get to shoot the guns. I didn't like guns. But yeah, I had all the stuff. I couldn't put up with the stupid people.
Mhm. Bro, you hate stupid people, bro. I understand. They're
Yeah, because
frustrating, bro.
all my life I had these things called teachers, and they put these big red marks on your paper, the X's telling you something's wrong, and you need to pay attention in class. So I started paying attention more and everything, and then I joined the army, and they're stupid. There was
All
such
right,
great
bro.
camaraderie.
Roscoe, that was amazing. We're gonna bring someone else up as well now, Roscoe.
All right, bye.
All right,
nice
buddy.
meet you,
Love
man.
you, bro. It was
Love it.
awesome. Bro, let's see. You guys tell me, are we gonna invite Sadat or Patricia Ebony Queen? Which one you want?
Ooh, an ebony queen. I
I
mean,
mean, Ebony Queen.
Ebony Queen, let's go! Ebony Queen! You
Always. I
never
mean,
know! It's
what's up?
welcome.
Hi
the
there.
Ebony Queen,
Hi, everybody.
baby!
How are you?
How you doing?
I'm hanging in there. I Just got moved into my new dorm because we
Mm-hmm.
had to switch. I was going to class for summer term, and then we had to switch from our summer dorm to our fall term dorm. So
You going to school right now?
I am Grand Valley State University.
Grand Valley
Amazing.
State University,
Yes,
bro.
Allendale, Michigan,
Mm.
and it's been crazy because I'm from Florida, and I've been here since August of last year. So I'm not used to the day to day in winter. So that was like the biggest eye opener because I used to drive a truck, so I'm used to going into winter and then coming out of winter and then going into winter and coming out of winter. But Lord, I
What
I'm
about
not,
that
I'm
has
not,
been the
I'm not,
most
I'm not
eye-opening?
good out, I'm not good out for cold. Oh, uh, I heard the conversation y'all were talking about
Okay.
who like you're 51, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm 56.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was born in the late 1900s.
Like me, bro. That's
Gen
right.
X.
I
Gen
cannot
X
relate.
representing Gen X.
Okay, and you know what's crazy?
What's that?
Um, a lot of the times when I go to like into the classes or into like the events, I'm like the oldest person in there. And it's been a very interesting experience.
Mm. How do you feel though? Like so do you get used to it once they like do people vibe, you know? Like I feel like I would be good in that situation because I'm like unk mode, you know? I'm like, yo, what's up? It's
No,
the crazy unk, let's party, you know, and I start dancing and
well,
kind of connect on that level. Who would not love that shit, right, bro?
well, the interesting thing is like when I got here last year, so I was here fall term, winter term. I have a full time job, and I was working from 1:30 to 10. So
Mm.
last year when I got here, I had 14 credits in five classes. Four of them were 100% online, and one was in person. So when you have a full time job and 14 credits, you only have time to eat, sleep, go to the bathroom, work, take a shower. Yeah.
Damn.
It was absolutely crazy. And then of course, coming from Florida all the way up to Michigan, I was prepared, but not really. So now my schedule changed back in May. So now I work from 7:30 to 3, 7 to 3:30 when I get back to work from medical leave. So all my classes are out in the evening. So it's going to be a lot better this time. I'll actually be able to participate in stuff. So you guys might see me post stuff on, Instagram going,
Hmm.
hey, I'm the old lady out here in the group.
Hey, but Ebony Queen, so you think like so what are you studying? You think it's gonna be worth it? What's kind of the plan here for you? Because you're going back to school, like what are you studying? What and with the AI coming and stuff, like there's so
well,
much uncertainty, right? So what are you
oh,
thinking?
well, believe it or not, I'm a pharmacy technician. I work from
Mm-hmm.
home.
Mm.
And I work for a company called Select RX. Now, I know you would know, or you probably remember Select Quote.
Mm.
Remember those infomercials in the middle of the night where
Yeah,
Select Quote would come in?
sounds
Well,
familiar. Yeah.
yeah, what they do is they help older people find life insurance, right? So it's
Mm.
like it's kind of like what Progressive does now, where they shop around and they find the best deal.
Mm-hmm.
So back in oh God, I forgot. A few years ago, like at least 5 years ago, they opened a division called Population Health. So they do for health insurance or Part D plans what Select Quote does for life insurance. And so I work for Select RX, which is a maintenance medication packing pharmacy. So in 2023. I went home to stay with my mom because I was having issues financially after getting divorced in 2017. And I went to a bowling event with my high school class. And I pretty much destroyed the meniscus in my right knee. And so
Oof.
when I went to the ER, I went to the ER, and I'm waiting
Yeah.
there, and the X-ray technician comes in and he wheels me in and takes the X-rays, and I asked him, I said, "Do you like your job?" And he's like, "Yeah, I really do. I get to help people." And I was like, "What else do you like about your job?" He's like, "I love helping people, and plus, I get to play with, operate very expensive equipment." I started laughing, and then I thought about it because I love helping people. I became a pharmacy technician. In the
Mm-hmm.
beginning, because I live in Florida, and everybody, who's in Florida, everybody comes to Florida to retire and die. So they
Mm-hmm.
need their medications, right? But as I started working, as a matter of fact, this month will make my 10th year as a pharmacy technician. I realized that I really like watching people live the best lives that they can,
Mm.
have the best outcomes from their
That's
therapies.
beautiful.
So I was like, you know what? That sounds pretty good. And I like power tools. Like when I was 26,
Mm.
my ex-husband, well, we were married at the time, gave me a Dremel for Christmas, and I was like, yay. So I returned to college after 30 years of not being in college, and I am going to be a cardiovascular sonographer.
All right.
Awesome.
Easy.
Amazing.
Yep. And as a matter of fact,
Yeah, thank you.
at the end of fall term, which will be like close to the mid to end of December, I will
Mm-hmm.
be done with all of the prerequisites for me to go into my degree program. So I can go
Ebony
Congratulations.
home
Queen, let's
and
do it.
I can go
Amazing.
Right?
home
Yeah,
and
go
home.
hard, baby.
So from
Hey, Ebony.
January,
Oh.
yes, from January to August, I will be back home in Florida. Yee!
Woo!
Good weather.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ebony, we're going to ask you to drop you down. We got another guest that we want to bring up, but it was amazing meeting you.
I am so glad to be part of the Omnivores.
Woo! Are you in the site? Did you post anything yet?
I don't know. Actually, I answered a couple of posts, but I haven't actually posted anything yet.
All
But
right,
I'm
all right.
just
Take your
reading
time.
through, and
Take your time. Take your
I'm just
time.
reading through like I like this place.
Woo! All right, Ebony
Woo.
Queen. Thank you very much. It was amazing meeting you.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, ma'am. All right, let's invite Mr. Sadat. You guys ready for Sadat?
Let's do it.
Who's
So
coming
nah.
up, baby? I don't know.
Hello, hi.
Oh,
Yo.
Greetings.
Sadat, what's going on, bro? You've been waiting. You've been waiting. You must have a lot on your mind. Go ahead. The stage is yours.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Okay, I'm Sadat. Um, I have been following from very recently, and I'm sorry.
You're
Let me
good,
take a
brother.
You
breath.
got it, bro. You got
Good.
this. You got this.
Deep breath.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah, bro.
There you go. There you go. It's good.
Okay, I'm following Vibe Sesh from very recently, and I am very impressed with the type of content he's making. It's not really common
Mm.
in my feed, to be exact. So I'm really happy that you're doing this, and I get to talk to you personally. This is really another interesting thing in my life right now.
Whoa,
So,
really? Bro, I'm just a
Whoa.
regular man, dude. I'm just a regular guy. I'm
oh
totally
no,
a
no.
regular guy.
What bothers me, what really bothers me about society in general is that
Okay.
we're not acting really consciously. We're not choosing our decisions
Mhm.
consciously. We're not being empathetic enough. That's what bothers me. So if I see people like you, which I actually do in my city, I'm currently in Bangladesh, Jashore. Uh,
Awesome.
countryside city. Okay.
In Bangladesh, you're from
So here,
Bangladesh?
yeah, I'm from Bangladesh. Here, some people, some similar-minded people, we have arranged study session, study group. We talk on Mondays about random topics, the type of topics you bring out in Instagram. And I'm really grateful for that I have surrounded myself with such people.
Wait, so do you feel like you have these kind of people physically in your real life? You
Yeah,
have these?
in
How
real life.
many? How many?
That's
How many do
cool.
you have? That's so cool.
Mm,
It's hard. You're
yeah,
so
yeah.
lucky. Yeah.
We have about 30 people attending regularly.
Wow.
Bro, how do you
That's
do that? We're
awesome.
trying to build a community, bro. Give us advice. This is amazing. So
Yeah, I'm not really sure how it goes online, but here locally it's more effective,
because you're physically, you're like you can see each other and things like that, you're saying?
Yeah,
Man,
If
that's
I'm
interesting.
how did you create that? Like, how did you reach out locally?
it's
Yeah.
not something I did. It's
Hmm.
sir. His name is Runmu. He's a researcher, artist, and has some books written
Bro,
already. And
invite him
he's
to
a
the
cool
Okay.
guy,
omnivores. You need
activist.
to be in the omnivores. That guy needs to be in the omnivores. Let's create a real big community of omnivores,
Hmm.
brother. You got the Bangladesh. You're the leader of
So
Bangladesh. Okay, the
don't.
Bangladesh branch. Can we anoint him the president of
Don't
Vibe
compliment me
Samurai?
so much. It's okay. It's okay.
You're a representative.
There you go.
Thank you.
Hey, so all these 30 people, you're saying these 30 people are all at higher level of awareness. They're not acting automatically. They figured out they're out of the
Not
matrix.
really.
Ah, okay. But
Yeah,
so you can
yeah.
talk about a lot of things, but they're not aware fully. Interesting.
We try to make a common ground where we don't put our judgments there. But that's not the normal case here. Everyone, I believe every person is biased somehow. So that biasness comes forward in
Hmm.
those situations, but we try to handle them as much as we can.
Give me an example. Give me an example of a real thing that happened where it was this kind of
Mm,
dynamic.
Suppose the last Monday, we had a mm, study session on Aboriginals of Bangladesh.
Mm.
So that conversation was our focus. Our focus was on the Aboriginals, but that shifted to religion somehow. Some people
Okay.
brought up the issue of
Oh,
religion.
okay.
That's what we do not want, but that happened anyway.
Mm.
Wow.
How did you
Wow.
navigate it?
Yeah. How'd you navigate it? Because, yeah, religion is tough, man. I
Oh,
want your opinion about that. Yeah, because you're in this world. You're Muslim? Are you Muslim?
yes, mm, I am.
Interesting. So I want your perspective. So tell us. Yeah. This talking about religion, because one of the things we're trying to do with Vibe Sesh is really have a space where we can really talk about anything, right? As long
Yes.
as it's not like
Yeah, yeah.
harassment, you're talking about killing, like all the things that we know, right? Other than that, I feel like I want to create a space where we can have hard conversations, even about religion, abortion, war, what's happening in Israel, what's happening in Russia. You know what I'm saying? Like all these
Hmm.
things, that's the ultimate goal where we can actually have good discussions, come to some kind of compromise and move forward. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of part of the mission of what I'm trying to do with the Omnivore Club. Create a group of people that we're so big and powerful that we actually have a voice and we could influence culture in a positive way, right? So, what do you think?
I think that community should have one thing in common, which is not to be entitled by our own judgments. That's really hard to do.
Hmm.
Beautifully said.
Bro, who's this guy? Bro, what is going on here? This is
Where did you
amazing.
learn that? where did you learn that perspective though
Yeah, that's a good
to
question.
hold back your
Yes.
own judgment? Because obviously you have opinions, but you're willing to facilitate conversation, holding that back. So I'm curious, how did you learn that?
Yeah, bro. How did you learn that? Step by
That's the
step.
methodological approach, right? So you take something and, for example, you consider it as true and also as false and see where it goes. You have to choose both to see where it leads, right? That's what we do not actually do.
Hmm.
That's profound. You have to choose both to see where it leads.
Yeah.
Wait,
I like
Gavin,
that.
repeat that because I need this
Duality
as a
right there.
video idea. So repeat that, like in your words.
Well, he said you have to choose both to see where it leads, right? To me, my
Yeah.
mind goes kind of like in a non-dualistic approach. Like you have to see good and evil in order to like transcend into, like the only way I can say it in the metaphor is like the last trap before getting into the pearly whites is righteousness itself. You have to abandon righteousness in order to walk into the gates.
Wow.
But the only way to do that is to not choose righteousness by choosing the other way. So you have to choose both in order to see like the full picture.
Yeah, sometimes in logic, in philosophical terms, logic, mm, something, when it is true, we think, let me give you an example. If A is true, we think that B is true. Because B comes
Mm,
after A, we know that. But sometimes A true doesn't necessarily mean B is true too. It can be false.
Mm,
Like those two can coexist without being connected.
mm.
dude,
That's what
absolutely.
I'm saying.
Like contradicting truths can be both be
Contradicting
true
truth.
simultaneously.
Bro,
Yeah,
Cisco,
yeah.
I'm
Uh,
sorry, I'm lost, bro. How you doing, bro? Bro, you
no,
got
that's
No,
I'm
profound, my
I mean,
sorry.
friend.
I,
That's
I
so
think he's saying
profound,
to
my
just
friend.
understand something. Like if you have a fork in the road,
Yeah.
he's not just choosing the left side. Like he's also going to walk the right side, and he's like, all right,
Okay,
like
okay. I like that. I like
let
that
me see
analogy.
both paths, and then maybe he chooses left or right after that. Kind of thing.
But how do you choose left or right after that?
Well, you have. Oh,
It's already
yeah,
been chosen for us. Wait, please. Let me explain something. I'll add it
go
to
for it.
Yes,
But
thank you.
it. Some things are already chosen for us in that way. Suppose it's dark at night and you're out alone. You know it means some trouble already because your ancestors have experienced that for you. So you don't need to choose that conscious. You automatically choose to be home. This way, the more we
Mm,
experience as collective, more we experience collectively, that collective consciousness grows better.
Mm, mm. Would you just say that last part one more
yeah,
time,
please. Yeah,
just
one
to
more
It's
time.
about
reiterate?
experiencing.
Mm.
So those two paths, one goes right, one goes left.
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessary that I particularly go to each roads. It may be you or you two, one went left, one went right, and I get to know which road I should pick, right? That's what I'm saying.
Mm,
Mm.
mm.
Bro, how did you get this smart, bro? Bro, you're very wise. Like, what happened? Like,
Very
what was
wise.
your journey? What was your journey? Like, you read a lot of books, you had some gurus. What was your journey to get to this point, bro? Like, I think this guy's Buddha, guys. We got Buddha on Vibe Sesh, bro. Bro, we got the modern Buddha. We got
No,
the
no, 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 please, man.
reincarnation of Buddha, bro. This is the reincarnation of Buddha right here, bro. This ain't your ChatGPT Buddha, bro. This is the real thing right here, bro. Oh man. Tell us, Sadat.
Thank you,
So
thank you.
what brought you, how did you become Sadat?
I'm halfway there, you can say, because I've completed my study about 5 or 6 years ago already, but I'm doing nothing. So what I'm left to do with is observe. That's what I do, or try to do at least.
So it's just self-taught observation. You just been observing all these years, observing and
Yes,
thinking.
and ultimately,
Hey, I mean, I think like to call back to the last vibe sesh, I think this is a profound
Mm,
embodiment of mindfulness.
mm,
To observe. He's very aware. Do
mm.
you have a what?
not
Do
really.
you have practice of some sort? Am I getting this wrong? How are you aware? How do you know to observe? Because most people don't sit and observe.
I had my lag backs, setbacks. Though I had to go to a therapist or psychologist. In Bangladesh, they are not really well taught. So he tried to treat me with medications, and
Mm,
that didn't really go well for me.
mm,
So I was in a complex state of mind. What I did was lock myself in a room, no connections with any people. I tried to just simply unravel my mind.
mm.
What am I not figuring out? It's not something philosophical. It's something very practical, something that was
Yes.
happening in my life. But I tried to unravel that. That made me realize some things. One of which is I have been very indulged in my own thoughts, which was harming me
Mm,
Mm.
in the first
mm,
place. So if I say
Mm.
something, if I do something and not think about it, what am I doing? If I'm playing cricket and I'm not thinking, how do I mm, throw this bat out? Mm, That's when I'm actually doing it without any hesitation.
mm,
But when I'm thinking in
mm,
my head, how to take the shot, how do I not? That's when it becomes more tough for ourselves.
mm.
So
That's
that's
Indulging in
how
so
I
thoughts.
wise.
became present.
That's so wise.
Indulging in thoughts, right, bro? That's wise, bro.
I
Wow.
mean, I don't know if this is similar, but I have a background in like performance on like stage performance, and
Hmm.
the more you think about what you're about to do, the more likely you're about to fuck up. But if you
Yeah,
just go
yeah.
out there like diving into a pool or something that's cold and you just go out there, the more on balance you're going to be, the more instinctual you're going to be because you're not thinking about it, because that like bandwidth or that RAM isn't being taken place by like, oh, I have to do this thing, you know? I mean like
Yeah,
there
that's
were
what I mean.
there were performances where there was one move or something that I was really that just as a quick experience, you know, like I tried it. I was really nervous about it. So like before the performance, I did it 20 times perfectly, just boom, 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 not letting
Yeah.
myself rest. Only for the one time to do it on stage, I fucked up completely, you know. And then the adverse of that, the
That's
the
sad.
performances where I didn't practice. No, 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 no.
Sad.
It's
He
fine.
said,
No,
he
dude,
said that's
it was
sad,
funny.
bro.
No, no, but and then the other performances, seemingly, if I didn't practice at all, they would seemingly go better. So I don't know.
Yeah.
That just in my experience is maybe a similar thing that you're saying.
Some things could be intuitive, mm, but experience, of course, experience plays a great part here. The more you experienced the more intuitive it gets for you.
Mm, mm. Intuitive,
Yeah, yeah.
not. Well, what's the opposite of intuitive? Not like.
Inintuitive? Unintuitive? What is the
I guess
opposite
so.
of
Yeah.
intuitive, bro?
Overthinking.
Yeah. Who knows? I'm only slightly there. Man.
Same
Wow.
goes for us. Yeah.
Bro, but tell us so. You're from Bangladesh and you're watching my videos from Bangladesh, bro?
Yeah, thank you for doing this.
But you
So
know so
cool.
much, bro. Like, there's nothing for me to offer you, my friend. Like, you're
No, no, no. What I'm
you're so
saying.
smart. And really, bro, you're so smart, bro. I feel like, wow, man, seriously.
Even providing a space, I mean, this is, people respond to just a space to be housed, you know?
Mm. Hey, so tell us that, Sadat. So what do you think is happening here? So have you been to other Vibe sessions, or is this your first time in?
Actually, yeah, actually, this is my first time because the timing is really odd for me. It's
Mhm.
7 o'clock in the morning, and my routine is kind of messed up. I'm not awake in this hour at this hour normally.
Mhm.
So
Mm.
this is my first
How do you
time.
feel? Was this the first time you're live on an IG or on an Instagram live? First time you're on stage?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, bro, that's amazing, bro. And is this the first time you're speaking in English or what? I mean, your English is so good. How is your English so good, Sadat?
Not really good. And actually, I don't get to speak in English very much. That's why it's still jittery.
Mm-hmm.
But
You're
I was a
doing great,
graduate
big
in
bro.
English literature.
Mm.
Graduate in English literature.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Cisco, you're there. I see you. Hold on, Cisco, you're there, but I can't. Oh, okay, I got you. I'm gonna add you as moderator. See if this comes. Dude, I added you as moderator. Can you come up or no? Or is that something else? Hmm.
Choose moderate.
Vibe
Okay.
summary. So
Yeah, I can moderate.
I was, please don't mind me. I was really hoping if I could get added to your club.
Send me a DM, Sadat.
Dude.
Send me a DM. You have to join. Really,
Yeah,
you have to
you'd be
join.
Sure.
perfect.
Yeah.
You'd be
Send me a
perfect.
DM and then I'll send you a link. Okay. And then you join like that. All right.
All right. Okay. Thank you
Oh
for
my
today.
gosh. Dude, no,
Join us
thank
some
you.
more. We're going to have more lives. We're going to have more of these kinds of meetings. So I'm sure I'll see you again, Sadat. Okay. Just
I'll
join the
try.
group.
I'll try.
All right, bro. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay, bro. Yeah.
He says here he
Have a
can't
good
join. Cisco
day.
can't join, bro.
Why can't Cisco join?
I don't know. I can't like invite anyone. Something. There's a glitch, bro. But
There's a
look,
glitch.
yes. But bro, 90 minutes, amazing. Gavin, it was good to see you, bro. How you
Thank
been,
you for
bro?
having me on. I've been
Yeah.
good. I
Bro,
mean,
what
I've
happened?
been
Like we were supposed
grinding.
to talk, like
Dude,
what happened? You
I'm
too
so
busy?
sorry. No, so I had to go help with my I had to go help out with my grandma, you know. And then I had to drive across. I'd honestly rather not talk about it on stage. But I'm very sorry for not responding because I get really shitty service around here. I'm in the
Mm-hmm.
country, so I thought I texted you, and then it never went through. And then I got
Liar!
home at night.
Liar! Bro, I feel
Yeah,
like you're like a narcissistic liar, bro.
I am, especially when I'm on stage,
Bro,
man.
you
It's
know
really
what?
bad.
You got
Well,
serial killer
I mean,
vibes,
can I
bro.
be honest with you? Oh, do I? I mean, if
Bro,
you
are
got
you a
you
serial
can
killer,
be.
bro?
No, I'm just really haven't been socialized in a while.
All right. But Gavin, hold
I'm
on. Let's get Cisco back up. He wants to come up. There's a
please.
glitch. So
I'm
I'm gonna rejoin, okay?
okay.
All right, hold on. Mike Kowalski. Yo, what's going on, bro?
What's up,
Bro, what happened?
broski?
Bro, you know what? Like, I felt like the attachment style. You were like, bro, what's going on, bro? Bro, please let me back up, bro. Bro, I feel abandoned, bro. Bro, it was like a lot of energy, bro. This is what you do with the lady, don't you? Bro, we got 150 people.
Amazing.
Guys, why are there 150 people here, bro? This is crazy. Oh no, it's dropping. What do you need me to do? Just tell me what to do. I'll do anything. I'll show you my ass. I'll do anything. I'll dance. Please stay. No.
That's hilarious.
Oh, so, bro, what do you think, bro?
Yeah, tonight was quite interesting. A wide range of people for sure.
How do you feel about yourself and your big speech to the guy blowing his mind? Bro, in the video, he's like this. He's like this.
Um,
He's like,
Honestly, I guess with my own self-image, sometimes I don't feel the impact of what I have to say. If anything, I just hoped it resonated with him.
Mhm.
I didn't know if it was landing or not. So that's a bit maybe my imposter syndrome there.
You know what he
But
was
having
doing
an
with his
outside
eyes?
perspective, you can hype me up, I guess, if it was really good. But um, I really was projecting at him, to be honest.
You're projecting at
I
him.
was projecting like
Bro,
this shit
bro,
was.
you weren't noticing, but the whole thing, kept saying like that. He was like mind blown, mind blown. He was making that mind blown gesture, bro. Like at various points, you'll see it in the replay. In the various
I
points
guess I
of you,
wasn't looking because I was in my flow state. Like
right,
since I've been
right,
on,
bro.
like
But
I'm
this is what,
looking, but I'm not. I was in a flow
bro.
state.
But this is what I'm saying, Cisco. That flow state, you want to be in it all the time, bro.
Yeah, ideally.
You see what I'm saying? Like you didn't give a fuck, bro. You were just doing your thing, bro. The
This
mouth
comes
sweat.
out, bro. I was a vehicle. It wasn't even me. Like,
You even said it, bro. You gotta rewatch the replay. I'm gonna have to rewatch the replay, bro. There's that moment where you're like, bro, what the fuck just happened, bro? You said it yourself on live, bro. You were like, wait,
mm-mm.
what just happened here, bro? Hey, did I just say that? Something like that. You said something crazy like that. Like, did I say
Mm.
that? You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's great. But you know what's so
I'm a
crazy?
vibe samurai, bro. What can I say?
Bro, Cisco, but what I'm saying is, I was talking to Sully about this. Like, even with content creation, I feel like I'm evolving in front of everybody. You know, like this last video, I felt really good. I don't know if it's going to go super viral or not, but I think it's going to get really good engagement and people liking it. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm reaching that flow state where I'm in that flow state in this identity. It's almost like when you take on a new identity, it's like that you're in a different flow state.
Mm. I actually have a question about maintaining this momentum of your flow state. Are you finding a lot of things distract you? And are you having an easy time taking that away?
Yeah,
Like,
bro, like I used to watch Netflix and Apple and all that. I don't watch anything now, bro. I haven't watched a movie or TV series or anything, bro. Bro, it's literally content. I don't even see people anymore, bro. Like in real life, I don't even see people. I'm
and now you're
literally
really okay with it because you have purpose to focus on. Mm.
right, but I don't know. Is that not healthy? I'm not healthy. I do question, like, is it, like to see real people, but I don't
I would
connect
ask
with
you a question.
them.
Are you happy?
I'm very happy, but it's weird that like
Good.
everybody that I know, but who knows? Maybe it's the Matrix, some AI conditioning me, or
Well, I think what you're going towards is finding people in the same state as you. And if not, you're going to help create those people, you know? But I think you
Mm.
can find people in that same position as you because it's rare. But I think there's probably people at your level really relating to
Mm.
what you're going through. And, hopefully the Omnivore Club is one way to find those people. Um,
What do you
yeah.
think, Cisco, of the Omnivore Club? What you've seen so far? You haven't really been.
I have not read into keeping up with it. To be frank, this weekend I did not look at. That was the time to do it. So I can't have an honest say because I know a lot of people have been interacting. I know you tagged me on some like one guy mentioned Bitcoin. I think you're like,
Yeah,
oh, Cisco knows it all.
you're the
Uh,
one who's been buying Bitcoin for 500 days straight, right?
oh yeah, I'm still
Dude, how's that
buying.
going?
Well, let's just say I hit my goal, but it was a lot of fucking money,
Yeah, that's awesome.
and I'm fucking down right now. But And if I
Man,
waited with all that money, I would have so much more Bitcoin right now. But
Woulda, shoulda, coulda. Woulda, shoulda,
but
coulda,
hey,
bro.
I learned my lesson. That's all I can say. Um, yeah, yeah, Bitcoin has been such a fun roller coaster, let's just say. But I believe in it that I literally have time on my side. Like I have so many decades ahead
yeah,
of me, so this roller coaster can just play itself out. You just by buying something every day, and you can do that with a stock. Like you don't have to just do Bitcoin. Like
right.
you ease into volatility. Like if you just lump sum into something that's volatile, your heartstrings are gonna go. I mean, you were a trader before, Bruno. So but I think technically lump summing is better technically, but psychologically, dollar cost averaging throughout a certain amount of time is just
That's the way
easier
to go. Yeah,
on
yeah.
your
Just
psychology. So I don't have a lot of that financial wisdom, so I just said I'm going to do a set amount every day, once a day. So
Mm.
that's just how I
no,
invest. Because trying to time the market, you might
bro. But you
buy
gotta
the
tell you gotta tell
uh,
Gavin because Gavin, weren't you the one asking about Bitcoin, or was that
I
someone else?
was.
Bro, you gotta
Yeah, I was.
explain. This is the other place, Cisco. You can educate the young about Bitcoin, bro. See, everything's coming together,
yeah.
Cisco kid. You see how valuable your words are. You go ahead, bro. Stage is yours, bro.
it's it's kind of a
Well,
loaded question.
right.
Um, do you know of it though? Like, do you understand the concept of
No,
the
I mean like
technology?
I've the decentralization and all of that.
Yeah.
I love the I don't know, I've definitely bought Bitcoin before and I sold it before. Luckily I sold my Bitcoin before it dropped from 100,000 just
Yeah.
last
Whoa.
year, but
Damn,
but
bro.
it
You're a
was
trader, bro. You're a good trader,
I
bro.
mean, I didn't make like any profit. If anything, I made like $10 from it because for with span while I was moving, well, while I was in New Jersey, I was using it as my like bank account for like a 2 months or something like that. And so because I saw people on the internet doing it and
Hmm.
then living in their cars, and I was also smoking a lot of weed, so I was quite delusional. So I was like, man, this is gonna just keep going up. And then I freaked myself out after like a month or two and pulled all my
Yeah.
money up. So
I was in a
I didn't
similar
lose anything,
position,
but
not in the car,
I,
but and I held on through all the pain. That's so
oh
funny.
yeah,
I'll just say my average cost was 90,000 of just like wherever my stack is
90,000.
now. So right now
Oh,
it's at
damn. You
54.
down, bro. You down.
So I'm down right now. But
Wow.
once it goes back to its peak, that's like a 40K, 30K gain right
No, that's a
there. But
significant value.
Damn. Damn.
anyway,
Hey,
I
guys.
was buying through all the
He's a
altcoins.
true Bitcoiner, Gavin. That's what he
Well,
wants to
Bruno,
tell you.
Yeah,
He wants to show
no.
he's a
Yeah,
manly
yeah,
Bruno,
yeah,
Bitcoiner.
dude, I'm a fucking absolutely. That dude, that's like I'm not playing with any numbers near that, man. That's cool. You're
oh
the
look at
real
this.
one. Fucking
Someone
teach me,
said,
bro.
I did not think the Omnivores was going to be a bros trying to get rich club. It's another way of destroying the planet. Wrong.
No, no, that's
Nothing
not an
real,
omnivore
cool, or
right here.
interesting
I'm
about it
sorry,
because
not you can't. No, we don't want you in the omnivores. I'm sorry.
no,
This
I
is
mean,
exactly.
literally. So I look at it two ways. Like it's literally just decentralized money where no government can manipulate it, no private bank institution can manipulate it. Scarce supply that isn't going to change.
Mm.
The stock to flow ratio of it just over the next like 100 years, and then it's going to stop. And then the free
Bro,
market.
nobody knows what stock to flow is, bro. You see, the thing is, I'm the communication coach, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, we
Yeah,
got like a whole thing. You got to
yeah,
bring
that's in
it
the Bitcoin
down.
standard.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm
so
especially
just to
dumb.
like dumb it down, like I look
Dumb
at
it
it
down.
because
Yeah. Dumb it
yeah,
down.
it's just money the government or a private institution can't take from me. you have to like come to me, and then you have to get at me. So obviously you are the attack vector, and then someone having the keys to your kingdom. But outside of that, a government can't just take my assets because it's in a stock portfolio or because it's in a bank account. You technically, all that could get stolen from you in an instant. Bitcoin just kind of delays that, where they have to physically coerce you. So that's still its own attack vector. But it's just a programmed scarce amount of units. There's only 21 million units, but you have decimal points that go up to 8 digits, so you can have pieces of Bitcoin. So that's how the 8 billion people are going to fight over 21 million units. So
Gavin, do you understand?
as a young person,
No,
I believe in technology. I believe that decentralized people could have this running, and you technically don't need like paper currency and things like that. And it is a medium of exchange where I can transact with anyone around the world right now. Obviously, you just need an internet connection. So I just want to keep it that dumbed down. Like, for example, at one of the Bitcoin conferences, the Trump family, during the 2016 elections, everyone hated them, blah, blah, blah. The whole Trump ecosystem, all these banks literally closed down on them. And they're like, dude, we have bills to pay, employee payrolls to pay. And literally all these institutions collectively boycotted the family. And so they had to go to, well, Bitcoin and crypto. So I distinguish those two. Those are fundamentally, I don't buy any other cryptocurrency personally. I only buy Bitcoin and will only buy Bitcoin.
No Ethereum.
No. I'm personally about scarcity. Like, if Bitcoin didn't exist, I'd probably be stacking gold. And obviously,
Bitcoin is the true one and only.
It's because it literally takes computer power to secure it too. So it's like no nation state could recreate the power it takes to protect Bitcoin right now. And yeah, it's decentralized. It's like, if the nation state of Russia and the nation state of China banned Bitcoin in their nation, the rest of the world is keeping it running. So it's just decentralized in that manner. And yeah, I don't want to make this go on.
What do you think, Gavin? You understood or what?
But I look at it
so.
technologically. And then it's just programmed scarcity where you can't inflate this. Because yeah, every 100 days, the government prints and uses $1 trillion.
Yeah.
Every 100 days.
That's the thing, bro. Like, it's inflation,
That's
bro.
unfathomable.
Gavin, unfathomable.
Yeah, exactly.
So this train cannot stop, as Lynn Alden says. The momentum of money printing cannot stop.
That's the key, Gavin.
Cards
Like, it's just
collapsing.
like they're just printing money like crazy, the governments. Just paper money, and that's why you got the inflation, and you need money that cannot be controlled by anybody. It's like completely decentralized, especially Bitcoin. Like, Ethereum has weird people managing certain entities around Ethereum. It's not truly decentralized, right? Like, so literally, like, I don't need anybody's permission. If I was a billionaire and I wanted to transfer, $1 billion across the world, you can do it with Bitcoin in 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's like blocking that. So that's why it's called freedom money. It's free money. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and there's a fixed supply, so nobody can inflate it away, right? Like, you can't just print more Bitcoin. There's only 21 million, right? So the value can only go up. The value can only go up as governments all around the world are printing more and more money. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the way I look at it.
So here's my question. Because I've heard like Bitcoin mining. Can you explain that a little bit? Like, why is it so hardware intensive?
I have a great video to send, because there's two aspects where there's a ledger that you and I are sharing and everyone else's. We're all keeping record of credits and debits. And the nodes that run this, that keep the ledger. So this is why you need like a couple terabytes right now to store the entire blockchain of Bitcoin since 2009 when it started till today. You have every transaction on your computer, and so does everyone around the world. And for the next block of confirmed transactions to go through, the way we trust the next block is there's computers all around the world that are basically doing a random number generator like problem, I guess. So it's just spamming all these potential outcomes, and the one person that wins has the right to like select the transactions, cement it in record. They get the transaction fees of like, let's just call it 2,000 transactions that fit in a block. And then they get a reward of Bitcoin, which right now is like 3.25, I believe, or I gotta look it up. So every 10 minutes, millions and probably billions of different computers are just doing a random number generating guess. And the more people, the more miners that join the network, the harder the random number guessing is. And then that's where I need to send you a video, because that's where it's cryptography and using a hash function. So that's where it's like,
Yeah,
I
that's
have a
where I feel
perfect video
dumb.
that has shapes. The channel is called like, what is Bitcoin? No, well, the channel is 3 Blue 1 Brown. He's like a math educational channel. And then, dude, he puts it in squares, arrows, and he just dumbs it down. To just tell you it's decentralized money. Like,
Dude, I
so
would be interested in watching it. Yeah.
that video is what honestly converted me probably the most. Like, I personally
Wow.
saw Michael Saylor buying billions of dollars worth at like all-time highs of 100K. And I said,
Mm.
why would someone do that? I
Hmm.
watched a guy named Chris Johnson who is successful across all different realms of entrepreneurship, but he started selling all of his houses, all of his stocks, stopping these, well, I guess he kept cash flowing businesses and stuff, but he basically won at everything and got rid of it all to store it into Bitcoin. So I said, I'm taught to diversify. Is all these people putting their eggs in one basket? That
Mm.
was something I saw, and I got so curious about it. I didn't understand it, but I started throwing $20 a month, a day at it, just to get started while I was learning about it. I had to put some skin in the game, basically, for me to give a shit about it. This is where I met Bruno, actually. So we had a year of being inside the Bitcoin community live, and I've learned so much through osmosis of being in conversation with people that they put their entire life savings into it. They've been in it for decades. Some people only 5
Yeah.
years. Some people, like,
It's
you hear
crazy,
horror
bro. Yeah.
stories, you hear
Yeah,
amazing
oh my
Mhm.
stories.
God.
It's a community, bro. It's
Dude,
literally a
they were the
community.
most welcoming. Dude, the Bitcoin Army, we did a
Yeah.
X spaces like this, almost like a vibe sesh, but it was unique to people. It was one every day as a community, and then we picked the Thursday slot, and then we
Yeah.
did that once a week. And dude, we would talk for, well, it started as 2 hours, but man, it grew to 3 hour sessions, 4 hour sessions. It
Easily.
was, dude, that was a euphoric ride. It's all on his Twitter. If it's on his
Yeah.
website, people can go back to the spaces. Um, that's where we were sharpening the axe or the samurai sword.
Mm.
Getting that practice in now for the Instagram stage.
Bro, but how do we get that? See, so the whole thing, I was talking to Rob about this as well, and I was like, the whole product here, if you want to use business term, the whole product here, and I was talking to Rob about this in terms of what we're trying to do with the Omnivore Club, the Vibe Sessions. The whole product is presence, bro. That's the product that we're
Mm.
offering.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yep. That's
All
all
right.
Vibe Sesh was. I'm here to be present. I'm here to listen, and I'm here to be curious. Like, it was just so basic. And then
It's
some
crazy,
people
right,
understand
Gavin?
That's like fucking blowing my mind right now, dude. I'm like,
Bro, but it's that
you're
simple,
making
bro.
money off of literally just being here, selling presents.
because it's rare, but you always have access to it.
Mm.
It's rare, but you always have access to it, baby. That's the video. Presence is rare, but you always have access. Oh my God. Presence is rare, but you always have access to it. What do you think about that, Gavin?
Perfect.
Bro, when are you gonna start making video? Let's talk about you, Gavin. Let's spend some time here. Let's hold some space for Gavin.
Mm.
Oh
Gavin,
God.
you are a
But
wise
get some
man.
lights. Get some lights, Gavin.
We need to
Oh
see your
God.
beautiful face, bro, and your blue eyes, bro. You're like so
Hello.
beautiful, bro.
There he is.
Bro, you are gonna kill it on Instagram. Once you start showing your face, bro, you gotta be yourself. You gotta talk about your ballet shit. I mean, your background is so interesting, bro. Bro, and you I'm being serious right here. Like, don't just say thank you, bro. Bro, like seriously, bro. You're a handsome dude. You have a face that will sell. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like people, because people are more comfortable when it's a handsome dude, right? Like it's kind of like, I don't know, soothing. You're talking about wise shit and you're talking about qigong and ballet. Bro, you will be bro, your message needs to get out there, bro. Seriously,
Thank
you're
you.
so wise. We need to share this information, bro. You can't just keep it like in this small circle. What do you think, Cisco? You've known Gavin for a
That's what
bit.
you
What do you
say to
think?
me, and I don't post. So.
But, hey, you guys have to challenge each other. Gavin, Cisco, this guy's not like posting. Like he knows he should post. He wants to post, but he's like does like 4 videos and he gives up, bro. He's done this multiple times now. So we
Yeah,
need to have some kind of
I don't know what
challenge,
to
guys.
yap about.
Okay, I know what to do. You have to give me $1,000 each, and you don't get it back if you miss the challenge. But you get the money back if you finish the challenge.
What?
Hell no.
Come on, Cisco. You send over 1,000 and I will give it back to you if you make 100 videos. But if you don't, I get the $1,000, bro. What do you think?
I don't know.
Bro, it's just 1,000. You're gonna do it, bro. You can do it. But I know you're gonna
Yeah,
complete
1,000 is a lot of money. Yeah,
That's
maybe like
why.
$100.
No, bro, it's gonna be 1,000, but you're gonna get it back, Cisco. All you have to do is make 100
Well,
videos.
I
You'll
already know myself that like I just like wouldn't do the challenge. Like
Yeah, you would. If it was a
I
thousand,
have
you
such
would.
a blockage in general. Because I guess there's kind of the sustainability of what there is to talk about. Like, but that's where the Vibe Sesh itself, like it's helped me have my moments where I have something to say. Like,
Mm.
so maybe I need to have conversations more often rather than it just being like I'm talking at, you know what I'm saying? Like, even clipping this shit and stuff, with Opus, that we discussed, like, I don't know. To sit down and write, I'm not doing it. I haven't. I'm like, what do I want to talk about? I have no idea.
Bro, Gavin, help him out, bro. And let's talk about this, right? Like, what's stopping you from doing? Let's all like really like flesh this out, right? Like, because I really feel like both of you should be really. And I don't say this to everybody, right? Like, really, I believe in Cisco from very early on. And he like tonight, seriously, Gavin, you didn't see this. I'll clip the replay or whatever. But this dude, when he was giving advice to someone 5 years younger than him, bro, I was like, what the hell is going on right now? Who is this guy? And then Gavin, Cisco himself, after he finishes his long riff, he goes like this. He's like, who the hell was that? He goes, who the hell was that, bro? He didn't even understand that he's the one who said it. He was like, oh shit, so who said it? You know what I'm saying? Like, so he
Who said it?
clearly has the thing, but there's huge blockage, right? He's like this whole thing of validation. I don't want to look stupid. And I get it because even me right now at this level, like I need that validation and I'm working towards trying to like detach from it more and more, but it's not easy. And I've talked to a lot of people about this. It's really not easy. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? But what are your thoughts about it? And speaking through personal experience, I don't know what your story is in terms of how you feel about getting the word out there with your message, right?
I mean, I feel like the problem or the biggest obstacle may be similar to what Cisco's describing. And I like having really engaging conversations and being able to find like a back and forth and finding like bushwhacking in that way is really interesting. And if somehow if there's I really struggle with like organizing a way to capture it,
Mm,
especially after it's gone, because it loses it, like I don't know if like it's really hard to recreate it without being performative. And so I don't know how to a lot of the time get it out without it just sounding like wu-wei garbage, you know?
mm,
And
mm,
like making it not authentic or organizing a flow in order to keep the ideas away, because like once it's there, that would be really interesting. But if there's no way to like write it down or capture it, it's kind of gone. And so
mm.
I just kind of find my, yeah, and then if if you just try to sit down and write something interesting, like that's like thinking of one, like your favorite song, like suddenly I can't think of any song, you know?
Mm. Look at the
I think
comment here, guys. Look at the
oh,
comment, Cisco. What does it say?
the pinned
The inner trust over time.
trust the process. Building that inner trust over time. Over time, you'll grow naturally to express in the topics. Just takes practice. Yeah, I think what helped me in the moment too
Exercise.
with DJ, you have a young Gen Z person, so I had the audience to focus on.
Mm.
So
But
maybe it
that's
could
the
be
technique, dude. You
speaking
gotta
to Gen Z, like,
exactly,
because I'm
bro. You
on their
gotta
level.
do this. You gotta
So,
do that, bro. When you make that content, be hyper specific. You don't have to be over time, but like to begin with, just talk to that audience, right? And talk to DJ basically, because I know you just look at the replay. This dude was like, he kept doing this, like mind blown, mind blown, mind blown. You understand? That's a signal from the universe, Cisco. I've been talking a lot about signals, right? Because people are like, how do I know? How do I know? And I'm like, bro, this is the signal. That is this. I'm like pointing out signals. They tell me things about their lives. I'm like, that's a signal. You don't see that's a signal? And in the same way, Cisco, DJ today, that was the signal that your words and your message can reach people, are reaching people like him through Vibe Sesh. But if you start making content, it's going to reach more people, and the algorithms are going to find more DJs that need to hear what you're saying, because it's different even for me. Like I learned today. I don't know. And it just hit me now. Like, imagine having all this fucking bullshit 24/7 being notified. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Like me, I can control it because I've lived in that other world. I know that other world. I know how nice it is to have that peace from the bombardment. So I can say, oh, okay, this is kind of bullshit. I'm not, I'm conditioned, of course, I'm still like addicted to my phone, but it's not like that level. It's different levels to be born with that. And that's what I realized today, bro. You understand? Like I learned something very interesting and new today that I wouldn't have learned if you had not put it in that way. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of understood, okay, you grew up with this technology all the time, but I didn't really understand until tonight, Cisco.
mm,
And same thing for you, Gavin. Gavin, like we got to put it together a challenge. Let's make it a fun challenge. Like it doesn't have to be $1,000, like whatever. Like let's make it fun where both of you and I will personally coach you guys. Let's like make it so that we spend like 10 minutes, trade ideas. You tell me I'm gonna post this, and I give you blah blah blah. And hey, and by the way, this whole performative thing, like we gotta get beyond this. Like even some of the previous special guests on Vibe Sesh, they've been like DMing me, like James, for example, the non-dual guy, and he's
Yeah.
like, bro, like it's such a pain to try to yap and be non-performative. I know I'm trying to be non-performative, so it's almost performative to be non-performative.
Like
You know what I'm saying?
literally, yeah, it's a
Right,
fucking
right.
trap.
So he
Yeah.
was like, I was like, bro, there is such a confusion about using teleprompter. Even Cisco said, I don't feel weird using a teleprompter. Bro, like there's such a confusion. It doesn't matter if you use a teleprompter. It really doesn't. And if you look at my first few videos, my eyes are moving everywhere. I'm reading the teleprompter, but nobody cared. They liked the idea because the idea was mine. You know what I'm saying? I had my perspective, my take on something. And yes, AI helped me craft the thing, but people could notice. Otherwise, I would not be where I'm at now, right? Like if people didn't see the core message and idea packaged into this nice thing that AI helps me deliver. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm using a teleprompter, right? Like, and people don't care. People have told me because I've asked them, do you want this Vibe Sesh guy who's just riffing? And they literally said to me, Gavin, no, I have limited time. I want to get that nugget from you. And so just be as precise as possible. And if that requires you to read a script and prepare and have a blah, 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 I'm good. Just give me that nugget. You'll see, because they know it's coming from me. They know it's my idea that I developed talking back and forth for hours sometimes with ChatGPT to relay some message. You know what I mean? But so I think a lot of times you people get tripped up with that. Like, am I being performant? Just as long as you have good ideas, which you did, Cisco, you showed you had good ideas that resonate. That's all you have to know. And the rest is just like having the balls to kind of deliver it and working every time to make it better. Like, and that's what I'm discovering, like the beginning versus now. But you only discover what to improve if you get started and start putting shit out there. And the other part is surrendering, bro, not caring about what happens once you post. It's gonna feel bad, guys. Like if you only get not even 1 like, you know, or whatever, 3 likes, 5 likes, it's not gonna feel good. But this is all part of the growth process, guys. Really, like I had to go through all this stuff. I know in my case, I grew faster than normal, but still, I'm like facing even now. If something doesn't do a certain number, I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, man, why am I doing this? You know, all these crazy stories. But it's like part of the process. Now I'm like, oh, shit, this is going on. Look at my voice is going off again. You know, it's like becoming fun. But anyway, what do you guys think?
I just wanted to say that I'm the Prince was saying, I was thinking I could actually take a course on this, guys. Can we make this Vibe Sesh count for we who joined this live now? Yo, but think about it. Some people, like what you were just describing right now, I wonder if he was talking about content creation, even just the facilitation of conversation in this way too. Like, you know, a lot of people are like Gavin and myself, and you can really help people because you had success with your version of it. So it's just sharing the same systems and stuff like that. But yeah, I guess to also give some, because I don't know if Gavin knows my history. I actually did go viral on TikTok in 2020, where like tens of millions of views, 150,000 followers probably at my peak though, 3 million likes on the account. But it was for graphic design wallpapers on the phone. So I would start with a blank canvas and do collage art and like ransom letters of like a certain artist, and then people are like, oh my god, I want that as a wallpaper. And then they, you know, they would go, I gave it for free. I should have charged for that shit like $1, but I was like Robin Hood. I was like giving back to the poor. I was like,
Damn,
you
that
guys
says a
want
lot, right, Gavin? That says a lot about this boy.
but
That says a lot about this boy, bro.
yeah, I didn't really monetize the opportunity. I had so much attention, but monetizing, I just did not have that skill set. I was literally 18, just brand new to all this kind of attention. Dude, it is so fucking overwhelming. It's crack
Mm,
cocaine, but now
mm,
you're like, oh my God, so many eyeballs know I exist now. And I don't
mm.
know who knows me. So that kind of like really freaked me out. And then you'd get
Oh,
weird DMs.
really?
I don't know if you get them, Bruno. I pray you don't. But sometimes you get some weird ass shit. But most of it was pretty good. And you meet a lot of people, a lot of opportunities come your way. So you really have to be, well, you don't necessarily have to be ready for that, but you should be prepared for the tsunami you'll trigger,
Mm.
because the opportunity will destroy you if you're not ready for it. Like, I got so overwhelmed I shut down. And then, like he was saying, once the views and engagement start going down, I mentally went down with it. I went down with the ship.
But
But I
that's what I'm
wasn't,
saying. This is the
I
big lesson, bro. This is
you
gonna be
can't let that
so good.
happen.
Bro, we gotta like all do like so do I have your commitments? We're gonna start making videos or what? No, let's like figure out something, guys. Like where we can
But
actually
let's workshop, because I would want to have like a game plan of the topics, the pillars of what I want to discuss. Because again, I don't want this to be a 1 day thing and it's 7 days. Like,
Mm,
I need a plan. Like, I've really struggled with this, and maybe I should think of, I'm speaking to someone in specific, and then try for 100 videos to speak to that person
mm-hmm.
as an
Mm-hmm.
example. Because I'm not looking at it right. Like, I'm not being set up in a sustainable way. Like, I'm being set up in a crash and burn kind of way. Like,
Right.
just post 100. Yeah, it's so fucking easy to say, but like, I'm just gonna pull low quality out of every day.
It's not low quality, bro, but it's like this, bro. Like
Because
you
I feel like you have an abundance to say, and I claim
but
I don't.
that's why I'm saying
I claim I don't.
you can speak to a very specific audience, bro. That DJ is your audience. There's millions of DJs out there.
Yeah,
You
we learned that
understand?
today. I didn't think to talk to Gen Z behind me or alongside
Bro, but
me.
that's what I'm
For
saying.
example.
But Cisco, just think about the see, you're almost doing a disservice to the world. Think about it, Cisco. You
Mhm.
have put in hours, like over a year now, sometimes 4 hours, right? So 1 year, 360. You have like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 hours under your belt, co-hosting, hosting your own thing, learning from some of the smartest, interesting people that I even met, right? And I've like had this other experience, but you're like got access to this kind of thing, which is even more than I've had access being part of the high finance world. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like the minds are even
bro,
greater.
help me talk about Vibe Sesh then, and Vibe Samurai shit. Like, I need to somehow talk about it then, in addition to like speaking to
But
a,
what I'm saying is, bro,
you know.
like I think the first thing is talking like what you're saying, bro, because bro, like this is what I'm saying. It's like a disservice because you are slowly starting to figure out all this shit by hanging out in Vibe Sesh, what Rob teaches you about, or you figured out walking meditation by yourself. Bro, those kinds of reflections, imagine that, bro. Talking to DJ guys, he was asking, what do I do? What do I do? He doesn't know what to do, bro. You understand? You're slowly figuring it out. And that's one of the best, by the way, like all like huge influencer guys who are successful, they say that. Like focus on the your audience, focus on the someone who's just slightly behind you. Talk to them.
Mm,
That is like a golden rule that every like huge influencer talks about. Just
mm,
you're a little ahead and it's more relatable too, right? Like if I'm talking that shit, they're like, okay, cool. He's cool, Unc. He's a Gen Xer. And in fact, I don't understand what you're going through. Like literally today, I learned huge nuances about holy shit. These guys were bombarded with all this digital shit since they were baby. I don't know what that feels like, bro. I can imagine. I
Mhm.
don't know. And today, that was the most surprising thing when you were talking about your shit. That's the part that got me. I was like, ooh, that's on a feeling level. That's not
Mm.
just on like a logical level. You and him were
yeah.
connecting on like, bro, I know what you're going through because I went through that. I never went through that. I never went through a period where I was a baby and I was being bombarded by digital. No, you know what I'm saying? And when I was a baby, we didn't have that shit. So I can see
Mm.
these two worlds, but you can relate to that in a way that I can't. So my
Yeah.
age, there's no advantage there for me. In fact,
Mm.
you have the advantage because you're more relatable to that guy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But this is what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying. Like, don't even think about yourself. Like, God, bro, think about how freeing that is. DJ, he's clearly, and thank God he's thinking about these issues, right? Like he's thinking, but
Yeah.
he's still not there. He's still behind you, bro. He's definitely behind you because everything you were saying, he's like, he kept doing this gesture. Wow, wow, right?
Yeah.
And imagine now he knows everything you know now. And I know you're still growing, you're still evolving. But imagine like he knows wouldn't his life be have consist
Yeah.
of less
You'd
suffering,
have a
bro?
5-year head start on me for sure. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Less suffering for him, right? Wouldn't he live a happier life without all that worry and all that anxiety? Don't you
Mm.
want to help him reduce that shit?
Mm.
You have the power to do that right now, Cisco. You understand? That's what we're talking about. That's what's at stake. You too, Gavin. You know what I'm saying? Like Gen Zs are messed up right now. It's going to get
Yeah,
worse,
Gavin. How
guys.
you feeling right now hearing all this?
Woo!
How you feeling,
We're
Gavin?
on fire tonight. This is Gen Z night,
Woo.
baby. I don't know what's going on. The spirit is talking to me through the vehicle. I don't. It's not even Bruno, bro. I'm just, just this is Source talking to you guys. You understand? Through me, through me. I am not Source. Source is talking through me. Gavin, what do you think, bro?
I mean, I've never known a life without the internet or technology. So,
Damn.
yeah, I don't know how to think about it in that way. I don't know how much I have been like, well, not to, I don't know how much it's really influenced me. There's no like way to compare it, I don't know.
Mm.
I might, yeah.
What's going on, bro? You emotional right now?
It's
A
flabbergasted.
little bit. Yeah, dude. I
Mm.
don't know. Yeah.
Mm.
What resonated?
I might be well, I don't, dude. I might be getting a little shy right now.
All right, good. Let's go to the comments. Ryan says, I've been going live on TikTok for 2.5 weeks, just talking with people in the chat. I'm starting to find a niche from this. Could be a good method if you know what content to make. But you're already doing this, Cisco. You've already been hosting your rooms, right? So that's the weird
uh,
thing. I think he's
well,
saying
I
that
think
you
what
should
the
have plenty of comment. He's saying you should have plenty of comments since you're hosting rooms. No?
Yeah, so I probably could generate content by just like doing a live, and then
Mm.
people on
Mm.
TikTok would join and ask questions, and he's just answering them. So that's what they're saying.
Mm.
I mean,
Mm.
yeah, this is lives are at my best. I
Mm.
mean, it's all I've been practicing.
You know what,
So
Cisco? If live is at your best, why don't you do your own lives too?
I could.
Just open up a live and get people to talk. Exactly what he's saying, right? Like he opens up lives for 2. He's going on live. Whoever shows up, whoever shows up. It doesn't have to be 1,000 people, bro. It doesn't matter. As long as one person comes up on stage, you good.
Yeah.
Bro, damn, bro.
Flip that shit.
Fuck the
Yeah.
videos, bro. Fuck the videos. If you're the live guy, and you're right, bro, you love lives, bro. That's one thing I know about you. You love lives, bro. Bro, I was co-hosting with Brandon, and you were like, bro, is he co-hosting? Because I can co-host. Bro, you love lives. Short form content, you get anxious, you get anxiety. But bro, that's the answer. Ryan is a genius. Bro, just
Mm.
do one live outside of Vibe Sesh, bro. That's it. Can you do that? Just turn on the fucking thing, see who shows up. And I will wait with you, bro. I'll wait with you, bro. How about
And
that?
I'm debating if I should try Instagram or TikTok just to get completely random people
Whatever
on,
you want,
you
bro.
know?
I got you. I'm gonna be your co-host. You open up. Let's do this.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
serious, bro. If you want, if you don't
No,
want,
no,
you
I
don't
hear what
want,
you're saying. I like this idea. Yeah.
bro. Just
I could
open up
probably
a
do it on
fucking.
my own, but
Okay, bro. Bro. Live is the
because
fucking
you just
future,
got to clip
guys.
that. You just got to clip that,
Or
basically.
fuck the clip, bro. Live is the future, bro. Bro, there's like young guys like you that I see when I'm fucking scrolling to TikTok doing lives, and they got like tens of thousands of people. I don't even know the fuck they're talking about, bro. It's like
Mm.
bullshit. We need the deeper Gen Zs. You got, bro, I'm telling you, like this DJ guy, Gavin, that dude was deep, bro. He was deep, bro. Like, I'm so impressed with Gen Zs. All of you guys, you're like so,
They're asking great questions.
yeah. And I'm just saying, bro, like, live. The point is action bias, any kind of action, bro. Like if it's short form, it doesn't have to be.
Mm.
Okay. The point is, do take any fucking action. Like so, the lives are good. If you can do like 30 minutes, 1 hour, I'm just gonna turn it on. Whoever shows up, who shows up, I'll be eating. Okay, nobody's showing up. Cool. Like, but somebody's gonna show up, right? Like you say something. It's such good practice too, and you don't have to worry about Cisco. This is the perfect thing. I'm so happy.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think that might be actually like at least to get my foot in the door of it, and then that might get me comfortable to then just record a video now
There
that I
we
have
go. Yeah.
feedback.
So what we're
Because if
discovering
someone
is
asks me a question, then I can answer it,
there you go.
but no
So if
one's
it's a
asking me a
live,
question, so.
the live for you, Cisco, is less friction. For me, I didn't want to go live. I'd rather do short form content because I can prepare,
Mm,
So it's okay. We're all different people, right? So for you, short form content is this huge thing. For me, it wasn't as huge. Live was more huge. For you, live is easy. Even the way you're talking about it right now, you're like, yeah, like, okay, I got people asking me questions. All I have to do is answer. So for you, in your mind, it's all super much more frictionless. So that's what you need to do, bro.
wow, yeah, that's very interesting observation.
Path of least resistance, dude. Path of least resistance. Look at that. My friend and I went on TikTok live while DJing. We had one viewer, but we didn't post leading up to leading up, just it was random. Dude, this is interesting. I'm telling you, Cisco and Gavin, like this going live and exposing yourself in the public, it is super therapeutic, guys. You learn
Yeah.
so much about the world and yourself. I mean, I'm a guy who's traveled like 70 plus countries. Bro, what I'm learning being a content creator and exposing myself like this in public, bro, there is no other better learning. Seriously, fuck. Like I went to good schools and all that, did well in school. Bro, this is real learning right here, guys. Oh my God. Like you learn about yourself, about,
Yeah.
your ego and whether you're truly confident or not, or whether you truly stand for something or not, right? Because people are questioning your shit. Like when I post single cat that videos, like, oh, dude, you're gay, you like cats, and you're fucking single, you fucking loser. You get comments like that, right? But like I'm cool with that because I know I'm so aware now. Like, but anyway, yeah, but that's like I've grown so much since January, dude, when I started posting. I really feel like in these past 8 months, I've learned more than I've learned in the previous 51 years of my life. Really, really.
Wow. That's a video idea.
Damn, bro. 51 years of my life. Oh my gosh. Oh shit. Okay, 51 years of my life. Wait, repeat that again, bro. I'm high. I forgot what I said,
You
dude.
said you learned more in 8 months
I'll
than you
learn
did
more and more.
51 years.
Oh shit, that is a video idea. Oh, then 51 years. What a hook, guys. This is what we're learning. We're learning content creation here too, bro. I go right on the camera. I've learned more in these past 8 months than 51 years of my life. And then boom, and then go on to the fucking thing, bro.
Amazing.
Damn, let's go Viral City, bro. Hey, Gavin, what's going on, bro? You're being serial killer quiet right now, bro.
Dude, man, an edible was a little too strong, I think.
Yeah.
How many millies,
I
bro?
like the
How many
pendulum.
millies?
50.
Oh,
50?
Man,
bro, no
yeah,
wonder he's
man.
so
I think I
quiet.
fucked up.
Bro, no wonder
I
he's so
think I fucked
quiet, bro.
up.
Bro, no
Yeah,
wonder he's so
sorry,
quiet. He
guys.
started getting super quiet, bro. He started getting
Man,
Yeah,
super
you can let
quiet.
us know. We'll go easy on you.
Okay, Cisco, lifts. He says this. He's like a lifter. He goes, question, what is art? Guys, what is art? What is art?
well, uh,
Oh, Gavin got it.
man, I got some for art because talk about content creation.
Mm.
I think a lot about the process and the art itself being kind of a byproduct of the process.
Mm.
So in those since January, how much has your process changed? Because you're very uh deliberate. I don't know, you're very consistent in your posting. So were you always this consistent since January? And how has the flow changed since January? Like the process itself in order to get the product or the byproduct, quote unquote, of the art.
I'm peeing,
Not
guys.
sure.
He is
Okay.
using the bathroom right
This is,
now.
bro, we're having such great conversations. You know,
No,
I
it was
don't
just
want
funny
to.
because he asked you a question directly, just about your journey. But I
I'm
guess to
still
keep
peeing,
on
guys.
the answer till he comes back, um, even what Tassi said, like art is expression. Yeah, I was gonna go towards like it's a form of self expression, and it's just different mediums to communicate that self expression. So it could be through the five senses, I guess, just to
Boom.
literally answer it. But Gavin then had a
Yeah.
question for you, Bruno.
Mm.
Uh,
Oh, about the process, right? So, what has changed about my process? Let me think. I've been very consistent, and I'm trying to make 2 videos a day instead of one. And it's crazy because even one video takes a long time, actually. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's interesting because it does resonate, right? Like, it makes sense. Like, I am putting in the proof of work, right, Cisco? Like, in that sense, like, I'm actually spending a lot of time. And it's so amazing that people are resonating. And it's just a little surprising because I'm in the weeds, right? And I'm just spending time. But then, like, something is produced, created, and people are resonating with it. And so I'm making more videos, but I want to keep up the quality. And what a lot of other people that have been following the evolution of my content actually is saying the same thing. Like Sully, he's super aware. This, by the way, Gavin, you'll meet Sully someday. He'll be a special guest. Amazing neurodivergent dude. He's like my best friend now. Cisco, we literally call each other best friends.
that's
He
awesome.
literally calls him big best friend. I call him best friend, and it naturally comes out. Like sometimes when I'm talking to another friend, I'm like, yeah, and you know, my best friend. And I tell Sully, oh, I just said,
Oh,
and he
that's
says, you
awesome.
know what? Like I automatically said the same thing. It's very weird, bro. Right?
Right.
Like,
It'd be
so
awesome to hear you guys talk about that.
it's
Because,
gonna be an
he
amazing
started
spot.
as a special guest because he was an author, and he talked Bitcoin and blah, blah, blah. And then we had a great conversation. And then he was joining Vibe Sesh after Vibe Sesh. And then, like, a true community was built. So, Sully he's amazing. He's very intelligent. Now he's
Mhm.
doing the sentiment analysis. And I can only imagine the behind the scenes you get to hear about everything
Right.
he's doing.
Right. But this
Oh,
guy, bro, like this Sully guy, he was saying because he's an author, he has this creative side, right? He was like really observing because he's my friend now. We're best friends. So he really cares about every single fucking video. Like, and he's an artist, he's an author. So he's noticing the evolution and like he gives this in-depth analysis of my shit. And he's like, bro, like totally see you evolving. Like the Bruno I see in the Vibe Sessions, which is the real you. Like, we can talk about what real, right? The you most truest you. is slowly coming out in your videos. Where in the beginning, I was dropping sauce and thinking through it, but it was a lot more like super polished. Where's the Bruno personality, right?
Mm.
Like people were still resonating because the core message was good, but where's the Bruno? And I do see confusion on the comments too. Like when I start doing cat jokes and single cat dad jokes, people are like, some, it's very rare, right? So it's like literally less than 1%. They'll be like, who is this guy? That wasn't the guy from 3 months ago. What the fuck is going on, right? Which is interesting because it's literally me becoming more and more myself, and they're used to already the earlier version, right? Like, so when it changes and now he's cursing. Oh, why does he keep talking about his cats? Which when you actually do the math, I haven't. It's just I'm talking about my cats because something goes viral, and you're supposed to make another video about the cat to keep the momentum going, right? But they think like, oh, all this guy does is talk about cats when he does. They're not like, there's like this weird lack of awareness kind of thing. But so there's this evolution, and my process, I do feel better about it. I'm more excited about it. And I send it. I even sent it to you, Gavin, I think on WhatsApp. Like, this is my best video ever, which is interesting. Another friend was telling me, you always say it's the best video ever. I'm like, not always, but it's in that direction, right? Because I'm spending more time, I'm getting better. Like, how could I not get better, right? I have more data. I'm getting a better feel for things. Of course, I'm going to get better, right? And that's what people are seeing. And I feel it. As I make these videos, I'm like, damn, this is super unique. Like, I did some kind of like, when you give a man a fish, he'll survive for a day, but you give a man to teach him how to fish, and then I made it into a relationship thing. And then now I'm realizing there's a whole series behind this because there's a lot of sayings, right? And I can make it, like the funny kind of Bruno's Vibe Samurai way. And now the other thing tonight I posted, I think it's doing well already. At least on the engagement side, but I took like a deep philosophical thought experiment by a guy named Parfait. He's a philosopher about consciousness and this and that. And I made it my own, right? Like I made it funny. I made it like kind of like the vibes, put in the Vibe Samurai thing, keep it deep, but like present a deep philosophical thought experiment that's been around for decades in a different, more fresh way, right? So now I'm finding that. Bro, it's just the whole creative process is amazing. And this is what I'm saying to you guys. You guys are too fixated on like worrying too much when the actual thing, like I know it's hard, but the actual thing really is. You just got to put shit out there and be consistent. And then slowly you guys are going to start seeing shit. Oh, this didn't work, but I'm going to move towards this and start taking more aligned action, as we said. It's like, it's hard to explain, but that's what it is, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you think, Gavin? He's super high. He has 50 milligrams, bro. He's like,
I'm nice and toasty too.
bro, Gavin,
dude.
like, are you on edibles or what? What are you on?
Yeah, I'm edibles.
Gummies or cookies?
Gummies.
Mm.
I get
Bro,
them.
you're in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Where do you get your shit, though? It's legal? It's legal?
I'm medically legal.
Mm. So you have access to anything with the medical thing?
With the
Cookies?
medical card, yeah, you can have access to a full dispensary.
Damn. How are the prices, guys?
Prices in Oklahoma are pretty cheap.
Yeah?
Not
Like,
gonna lie.
give me a sense for...
Compared to like Colorado.
Yeah.
Colorado's pretty expensive.
Like 1,000 milligrams. How much is that? Of edibles.
1,000. I get 2,000 packs of 50 little milligrams for like $15.
Damn!
Yeah.
Man, these prices are coming down, baby. I can't wait to go back to America. I need to resupply, guys. I'm running out. I'm running out of fucking edibles, bro.
Oh
What's up?
yeah, what do you do cookies?
I do gummies because I have to like bring
Gummies.
them from the US to the Brazil,
Right.
and I
Yeah.
like I buy like 2-3 grand worth of. If I get caught, bro, if anyone from customs in Brazil listens to
Wait,
this,
he's
I'm
just
fucked, bro.
joking, bro.
I'm joking, bro.
You're joking. This is a joke.
Okay. Hey, when are we getting together? Imagine this, guys, Gavin and Cisco. Like this, I mean, like, here's what I told my brother. I was like, what do you, he was like, man, that was kind of cool. What do you think is, I told my brother, where do you think this is going? Like this whole Vibe Samurai Omnivore, what do you guys think is going? Obviously, it's gonna be something big. You think
Yeah,
it's just gonna
I
flatline
think it
here?
grows to like in-person meetups and
Right.
like events. So you'd pick like major cities that a lot of people can get to and just create an experience of some kind, or it's just allowing people, it's just a big like networking opportunity really too with that.
And just think about it, like all the omnivores, who knows, right? We're still early stage guys, right? But there's some interesting people showing up, right? And imagine like meeting, like just the presence. That's the product that I keep saying, right? Like, and somehow creating spaces and environments and events where we're like super present, right, Cisco? Think about that, even live, right?
Yeah. And I think with the simplicity of it's just like I'm being present, I'm here to listen, and I'm here to be curious. You're just the leader of like that mantra, and then yeah, it's providing the space for that to happen, and then people just learn it from you, and then they can offer that to others and host their own spaces of presence.
Bro, I'm excited. You're gonna do spaces, right? When do you think you want to do it, though, dude?
I don't know. There's a Thursday slot that I used to do, so it just wouldn't be on X anymore, I guess,
It
you
would
know.
be TikTok. It would be on
It would be
TikTok, bro.
live just to
Can you
see who
go
pops.
live? Can you go live on TikTok? You have enough followers?
I have to check that account. You know, it's funny, my
Mm.
big account got banned from live streaming forever.
Why? What happened, bro?
I was making a wallpaper
Uh-huh.
one time, and there was like, you know, when you're like scrolling through images, there was like two lips, like it was like a photograph, like a cinematic picture. It was like people about to kiss, for example. And it basically all of a sudden, like that comes across my screen, and then I just see my live shut down, and they're
Mm.
like, "You are banned for life from live streaming because of porn, but pornography." I'm like, no. I'm like requesting. I'm like, this is a mistake. This is a misunderstanding, because I thought like my account would get banned too. Like, but it was just live. But it's been indefinite, and no one answered. So anyway, I like
That's all
literally,
right,
if I
bro.
want to live stream, I have to start on a fresh account.
Bro, Cisco, what do you think of the today's Vibe Sesh stuff? Vibe Sesh 23.
Um,
It was an interesting night
I
tonight,
mean,
bro.
every vibe sesh is the best vibe sesh ever. Just like the same as a new video of yours. It's a good attitude and mantra to repeat. It's good for our nervous systems to really feel that. But and it was a wide range of people. Some got deep, like the guy from Bangladesh. That was really
No, that
insightful.
dude was amazing. He's gonna join the
That guy was
Omnivore Club.
cool.
Yeah,
I
I like
can't
when it gets
wait.
there, you know, to that level of, because some people join and they don't really have anything to say, so they're just kind of there, and then we have to encourage questions, and then sometimes it's difficult, and we're trying to obviously accommodate everybody, but
Mhm.
sometimes like if you're not given
Yeah.
to, like, you
But
know,
he
we're
was
trying.
giving
Man,
his
I
dentures, his teeth were coming out. Remember
Yeah,
that guy?
well, you fucking took out his that was that was funny. That was funny as fuck. But hey, this is opportunities for us to
yeah.
truly practice what is a vibe samurai, especially in lives, dude. The improv of the moment, man. Like, you can't make any of that shit up. but it's always good to keep us on our toes, like, and we're respectful, bro.
Yeah, very
We are
respectful.
so
Everybody's
respectful.
so high right now, guys.
Dude, very respectful.
Should we like order
I'm so
hamburgers right
sorry.
now? Can we order
Man,
hamburgers and
that
eat
would,
together?
We can land the plane. We can land the plane. But
yeah.
you know, great vibe sesh
Yeah, I feel
overall.
like,
Gavin, what do you have
I
to say,
had
Gavin?
opportunities to shine too, so I appreciate you recognizing that with the DJ situation. And then yeah, just the conversations we had to the rest of the
Bro,
night, even
I
the
think I
content
think us three.
posted.
Here's my
mm,
prediction, guys. Us three right
mm,
here. Okay, this is August 17th, Monday, 2026. I think in 2-3 years we're like in some kind of fancy country. We're huge content creators, and we're like partying together. That's what I envision right now. Seriously, like we
very
got the
generous.
photos.
Thank
What
you.
do you mean generous, bro? I'm just saying
Like,
that this is what I see. You know what I'm saying? Like we built each other, we support each other. 2-3 years from now, we're fucking having an amazing Italian dinner in some Italian fucking Rome or some shit. Visiting our fellow followers. We have some kind of event, maybe a get together, right? Like where we're meeting our collective omnivore guys, your own followers, people that you've influenced. Bro,
yeah.
that's definitely gonna happen. You understand that, right? Like this is not a joke, right? Like where do you think this is going right now? But I'm looking forward to that, guys. What do you think, Gavin?
Man, I mean, I agree with you 100%. I can't. I'm just looking forward. I don't know. I feel like I kind of dropped the ball a little bit at the end because I can't really talk right now, or seemingly.
Bro, you did
But
great today, bro. You were
uh,
amazing, bro. Bro,
thank
this is
you.
really
You're a vibe
beautiful.
samurai in
I'm
training,
grateful
bro.
to be here. Yeah, appreciate it.
What belt is
Come in
he?
with a good
What
intention.
belt is Gavin,
Dude,
Cisco?
I'm white belt, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, once he starts asking like these insane questions, he's dropping the like it's you graduate because like Bruno needs to have a moment where he's like, "Oh my God!" Like that was
Oh,
amazing,
then you get
and
the
then
belt from it. Oh
that's like,
shit.
but you have to earn that because it's just you never know
Yeah,
when it's gonna happen.
100%.
Yeah.
I gotta go, I don't even know how to do it. It just happens naturally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But
All right,
yeah, it's just
guys.
the reps, and you know now you have an opportunity with Omnivore Club to be a vibe samurai. You know, it's really like
Mm.
you don't want to tarnish like it's like a sacred title, man. That's why you want to keep it scarce, like Bitcoin. You want to keep it scarce because if it's too many people having the title and then just not having good faith behind it,
Yeah,
you know,
100%.
you can tarnish what we're trying to do with Vibe Samurai, you know.
You
So,
got to keep the integrity for sure. I
you
Gavin,
know,
do you
respect that.
drink, bro? Do you drink, bro?
I don't drink. I just
Oh wow.
excessively use
yeah, I don't
marijuana.
drink either. No.
Wow, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you guys, bro. We're gonna meet. I can't wait to meet you physically and like just give you guys a noogie on your head and shit,
Bro, how
like that
tall are
kind
you? How tall are you?
of. I'm five
I'll
eleven.
tell.
5'11".
Dude, I'm 5'10", bro. We're like the same height.
Oh shit! What about you, Gavin?
Damn.
What about you, Gavin?
I'm like that right there with you guys. I
Ah!
think
Wow.
like 5'10",
We're gonna see who really
five
is
nine and a
5'10", though.
half.
We're really gonna see who's 5'10".
No,
I'll put some
I
shoe
think I'm.
inserts.
Yeah. No, yeah, no, I don't know.
Height
I'm
maximum.
probably not. What was it? Yeah, 5'9.5". Yeah.
It's okay, dude. You're a very handsome guy. He makes up for it by being too
Yeah,
handsome, guy.
we'll just say you're 5'10", bro.
Yeah, we'll say you're 5'10", bro. Fuck it,
Mm,
bro. Guys, amazing. Hey,
Amazing
Cisco
vibes.
and Gavin, if you want to come up, we're gonna have a friend of ours show up. She's gonna talk about people pleasing. You have people pleasing issues, right, Cisco, or no?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
oh,
she's
I am a
yeah.
perfect,
people
bro.
pleaser.
I invited her because of you, bro. So we're gonna talk about that shit, bro. All right, guys. So I will see you next time. Hamburger time. Let's all order hamburgers. Love you guys. Amazing vibe
Thanks.
session. Best vibe session
Amazing.
ever.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Appreciate
sir.
it. Thank
Peace.
you.